Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? We have the sauce. We have the event going on today. Let me know if I don't know. The mic's going to be interesting. We have 130 players in the store right now, and we have about 120 competitors. I'll get final numbers, but we're about to do a player meeting soon enough.
Players, we're getting rosters printed out. There's 116 of you.
116 players.
And make sure you are in the tournament. Okay?
Here we go. Okay. All right. What's going on, guys? It is going to be a madhouse. Right now, we have players. They're checking the rosters. They're figuring out. They're making sure they're actually signed in.
If you are not on the roster, come over here, guys.
And then once that's all done, we're going to do a player meeting. Once the player meeting's done, we're actually going to start. All right. So. All right. Only one division. So. Have fun? Okay. So. Yeah. Safari Zone Collectibles player appreciation events. So. What that means is Angel's hosting a free event, 140 player cap. We've got people that came so far. The furthest I've heard is 3.5 hours, because the prize pool is cases of pitch black. And not only that, we also have door prizes throughout the whole day. So we've got a whole bunch of product. I'll find it where it's at and gonna show you guys what all we're doing for door prizes that we're gonna be giving out throughout the day. And yeah, we're just gonna have a good time. Players, yeah, it's been interesting. It's been pretty interesting. We got players building their decks as they get here because they didn't own any pitch black cards. Luckily, Angel, I already worked with Angel. We got all the playables from pitch black, put them in binders. People have been buying them up so they can build their decks and doing their deck lists and everything. But it's gonna be a day. Once I can locate Angel, I'll actually turn the camera around and show off everyone, but I don't know where she's at right now. And for those that are regulars here, you know the rule. I can't have Angel in the picture or in the stream, so I've got to find her. And then once I find her, I can show off everything. There's Liam, another local, bunch of our local youngins, and then Mom. She's still young. She's an experienced young person. That's all. So, but yeah, once I find Angel, we can show off the calamity that is going on in Safari Zone Collectibles right now.
Please, if you have not checked the roster, please do so now. If you are not on this roster, you're not in the tournament. If I carry round one and you're not on it, I'm not repairing round one. You will be getting a loss for round one. Okay, so please take a minute, look at the roster.
Judging, messing around.
Let's do this the right way.
Oh my God, they got the good combos. These are the best combos in existence. I don't care what anyone says. So, for anyone that's not a regular to the stream, this is the mobile cam. What you guys are seeing right now is the mobile cam. I cannot see chat when I'm on the mobile cam. It is what it is. Deal with it. So if you guys are chatting, I don't know. So we'll kind of run back here. We'll check out the chat. I'll see what's going on. Make sure the stream's actually working. I guess that's the big question. So, what's up, scalpers? Oh, Frankers, no, brother. The red pepperoni pizza is phenomenal. Okay, we're actually gonna post this right here in case Angel surprises me and walks in behind me. So, okay, what's going on, chat? So, scalpers, I actually got permission from Angel to do stuff today. So we're Gucci. We're Gucci, okay? What's up, Chicano? How you doing, man? It's gonna be a big event. It's my first time casting a Pokemon event, so let's see how this goes. Ridden, I am not playing today. I will be playing. So if we have so it's best of one. So if we have a round that goes really quick, I do have some decks with me, and I'll just kind of jump on and we'll play, so you guys aren't staring. I hate streams where you're just staring at a screen that says starting soon, and then there's a timer in the top corner. I hate that, so we're not doing that today. So I will have my stuff as well. I do have decks with me. Boop. Scalpers. If I had to guess, I'm sure we'll see stuff today. So I'm sure we'll see stuff today. Fresh Berry Allen, what's going on, brother? I can't say for sure because Angel does what Angel wants to do, and there's no controlling that. But if I had to guess, I'm sure we'll see stuff today. So, okay, I'm going to go back out there. I need to solve a couple things that I did not foresee. So I'm going to solve those. We'll solve those later. And good. Hey, scalpers, man. God, going to the beach today. Which beach? I hope not Rehoboth because, yeah, Molly and I go to Rehoboth throughout the entire year, except for this time of year because the traffic is just so bad. But we go to Rehoboth almost every weekend throughout the entire year except for tourist season. So which beach are you going to, though? Bethany's fine, but you still deal with traffic. Cape Minahopin, something like that. Hinahopin, something hoping. We like that one as well in the summertime. Oh yeah, okay. You're fine. Don't get attacked by a seal, right? I guess I haven't been to the beach in Malibu. Are seals a big deal in Malibu? But yes, you'll be fine. Like enjoy. That's called a real beach, unlike the garbage. I don't want to say garbage, but let's be honest. Rehoboth Beach, for whatever reason, we get a crap ton of tourists from all over the world, and it's a fine beach, but it's nothing to brag about when you can just go to, that's San Diego. Okay, well that's the beach I've been to. So, but it's when you're already flying here, I don't know why people are flying to go to Rehoboth when you can fly to Florida or California or Hawaii or any of these other places with real beaches. But I don't know. I guess I don't know of any shark attacks here, so I guess there's that. But let's be honest, there's never really shark attacks in California or Florida or Hawaii either. So I don't know. But have fun at the beach, brother. I'm jelly. Don't get me wrong. I'm super excited to cast this, but I'm still jelly. I love the beach. All right, like I said, my wife and I go almost every single weekend, even in the winter. So I love me some cold plunges and swimming. So if for anyone that didn't know, I am an Ironman athlete, so I love swimming in open ocean. So even in the winter, I'll swim in the ocean just because I enjoy swimming. So, all right, let's check things out. Let's do a hunt for Angel. Okay, all right, we're good. I still don't know where she's at. I think she might be locked in her office. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go around the back way. But for anyone tuning in right now, I cannot see the chat anymore. So scalpers, if you take off, have fun, brother. Okay, they're doing pairings for round 1. So good luck, guys. Whew. Okay. All right. I'm gonna ask Jesse if he's seen Angel. Yeah. I found her. There she is. Okay. She's right behind you. Having fun yet, Rob? Okay. She's good. I can see her. So. Okay, I found Angel, guys. So now we can do this. This is the craziness we have going on right now. Okay, so there he is. What's going on, brother? One of our awesome locals. So, what's up, man? All right. This is the craziness. Get in front of Angel. There we go. Like this is. Go to wide view for everyone. Everyone's finding their room. There we go. Round 1's gonna start. We're gonna have a great players meeting because everyone's gonna shut up and listen, and it's gonna be great. Look at them go. And then we do have Karis already went to the stream room, and then I don't know who her first opponent is. So let me check the papers. Karis is gonna be our first. So. All right. Let's go talk to the players that are going to be on stream and make sure that they're ready to rock and roll. So, all right. Okay. There she is, our Indianapolis regional winner. So, yeah. He's showing off the drip. Wes, here's your chance. You want to show off for the Discord? Look at it. Look at it. He's rocking it. He's rocking it. Got the mat to match. All right. Sweet. 47. Okay. All right. I'm going to turn this off for just a second, guys, because I need to check a couple things out. But you guys should still be able to hear me. Should still be able to hear me. All right. I got to turn this back on real quick. All right, real quick, brother. I gotta show off your map to the stream.
No,
so.
Of course. That's an amazing map. Thank you.
All right, guys. Check out this mat. All right, look at this thing. This is dope, brother. Is this your draw?
Not.
Okay.
I think it's on like Etsy or something. I wish I could do more snakes.
I love it. More snakes.
Yeah, I was
all
gonna
right.
say shout out to them, whoever they are.
All right, that is dope, brother. All right. I gotta get the name.
There's 116. So there should be an empty Is Landon here?
Okay. All right, guys. Angel's setting out the door prizes. We'll get a picture of those in a little bit. Let me go check on the chat. We're going to do the players meeting here in a moment. So, all right. Hey, Rob. Players aren't allowed to start yet, right? Will you let them know players are starting?
All right, players. Hopefully you're setting up and not starting. We're going to have a quick little player meeting just to talk about format and all that kind of stuff.
Fat. All right. Let me check on the chat. All right, hang on. We're going to listen to the players meeting, actually.
116 is pretty impressive, so thank you all for making the trip. I know there's a bunch of folks from Jersey here, there's a bunch of people from the Philly area here.
Boo!
People, I would imagine, right? So thank you all for coming out. Thank you to Safari Zone for having us today. And we're going to have a lot of fun. All right, we are playing 7 rounds of the best of 1 Swiss. Okay, 30-minute rounds.
Here we go, everyone. Here's your full view.
What would be best of 3? Okay? Any questions about that?
Rob doing our awesome player meeting. Danny doing the work. Look at that. Brother Jeff. Karis is mad at Rob already.
Any questions before we start? Anybody missing?
Right here.
Yes, what's up?
Is there any bots?
Is there any bots? No, there are not at the moment. So there are 116 people, it's an even number of players, so at the moment there are no bots. People may drop, that kind of change, but as we're going on, everybody's got a phone. Any other questions before we get going? When is lunch? I heard something about pizza.
If you lose real quick.
We might be able to take some of the maps up as the tables from there and get more space to eat. But remember, going forward.
Look at that, guys. How about that?
Match list coming out in just a second. And tennis as well.
Look at door prizes.
Yes.
There's Jesse. Hi, Jesse.
So you find
rip seals EGBs available for the players today? Not in giftable.
All right. All right, we're going to turn this off. We got to get the players. Here we go.
30. Without further ado, we got 30 minutes. You may begin.
All right, Karis. Later on, you're gonna have to explain to me like I'm dumb, what asymmetrical top cut is because I still don't get it. So, well, not.
Basically, if 8th place and 9th place have the same record, then they would play for the 8th
Oh, instead of
resistance.
Oh,
And it goes
okay.
as far down as has the same record.
Really? Interest. Okay.
Anybody who has the same
Yeah.
place is 8.
Nice. Okay. All right. What's going on, guys? So you are our very first players that were utilizing this area as far as casting goes. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. With that being said, you guys are not mic'd up, so you can communicate however you so please. You are on camera with that, so just be aware of that. You can use your own dice, your own ability counters, all that fun stuff. If you need a judge, wave at the camera, knock on the door, go out there and ask for one, whatever you guys need to do, all right? Anything to add?
Other than, you already realized, just use the playmat that's there.
Mm-hmm. Too easy. All right.
Yeah, anything, bags, obviously this side or on the floor.
All right. Sweet. Question, sir? Madam? All right.
You must wear Hello Kitty watches while on stream?
I can wear it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it.
The other thing, if I am too loud, because I am casting and we haven't done it before, just knock on the door, okay? Let me know that I'm too loud, okay? So.
I do have a question. Are you going to be commenting on the cards in our hand?
That's if real quick, if you notice right at the beginning, if I'm too loud, let me know, and I'll start with an energy, or I don't know. Just let me know if you can hear me, and before I start commenting on hands.
Okay.
Cool.
If I can, do you want me to
Just knock, yeah, and I'll know to be quiet, and I won't comment on hands anymore. So.
That's one of the reasons why you guys are first.
Okay, guys. All right. Okay, check the volume check. Yeah, it is packed. What's going on, Glaze? Okay. All right, how's the volume sound? We're going to turn these off. We're going to get our game started. All right, we got round one. And this is not Jane Smith on the right, okay? Let's get that name adjusted real quick. Just a heads up to everybody, I am the one and only doing this. I am the software and the hardware. So we're going to make this work. We're doing it. We're doing it live. You're going to see some updates on stream live as well. But the big thing, everyone. So we got Sincere. I think it's Sincere. We'll go with Sincere Lomax coming in, playing on the left. And then we've got Karis on the right. Karis Jones, a lot of you might recognize that name. She is the Indianapolis regional winner, taking first place with that very off-meta Alakazam control deck. It was a super exciting deck because a lot of people just assumed that Alakazam had a lot. It could deal with Dragapult in a certain ways. It could hit big. It could draw a lot. But it just wasn't doing what it needed to do to make it. And Karis showed up and realized, wait, maybe we're just playing Alakazam wrong. She took this more control aspect with the Dedanes and that ability to bring back those enhanced hammers. She took the mines, making it harder for the Dragapult players to hit. And as we start the show, Karis does get her one basic down, getting those prize pools out with those beautiful, what would we call them? Baby pink sleeves.
Should be pink diamond dragon shields.
Pink diamond dragon shields coming in here. So, but yeah, let's see how things rock and roll as they hit with the good game. And Karis starting off with that Monkey Dory into a Teal Mask. And we also see a Force Vitality. So probably going to see a Hydrapple deck. And we see Karis rocking the Dragapult in there. So we'll kind of see what else she's running with that Dragapult. I didn't see anything else, so it might be straight Pult. But there might, I don't know. We're gonna find out real quick. Are we rocking and rolling with maybe a Dust Noir variant or anything else to kind of help along? But Straight Pult's been feeling really good as well. So it's just checking that prize pool, trying to figure out what exactly do we got prized. And it looks, we do see a Rose's Encouragement in hand. So I'm going to assume, I think it's safe to assume that the, we are rocking with the Straight Pull, which Straight Pull is one of those decks right now that is feeling really fine because it just has so many ways to get what you're looking for, to place so many different tech cards into what the meta might actually be, as Karis passes it on over to her opponent. So we're gonna start things off. We got that Team Rockets Watchtower out there. Team Rockets Watchtower gonna be not really so great into this matchup. I would assume if it is Hydrapple. We don't know if it is Hydrapple yet, but not normally running anything where that Team Rockets Watchtower is gonna have a huge impact. But the thing about that Watchtower is that Watchtower, oh, we're running Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur is super exciting. So one of the things about that Watchtower, though, is one of the really popular decks right now is going to be the Dunsparce, but also we're going to be rocking those two cannons. And those two cannons, that Team Rocket's Watchtower shuts down that two cannon ability to draw a card, which is going to be really helpful. Shuts off the Dunsparce, which is going to be really helpful. And then the other nice thing about it is that, all right, Karis checking her. So he was about to use Bug Catching Set. Looks like he was going to search his deck, but Bug Catching Set is look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Pull 2 either grass characters, grass energy, one or the other, and get going there. As we do have to fix something here, so give me just a moment. We'll go here and reset this timer. That is probably down to about 25 minutes and bang. Okay. But yeah, pulling out looks like a Chikorita and the Grass Energy. And let's kind of see how this goes. The Mega Venusaur deck is supposed to be one of those decks that is annoying for Dragapult to handle. That Dragapult's going to have to hit into that Mega Venusaur a couple times, and then you can't put the damage onto the Teal Mask Ogerpon. But popping that Force of Vitality down now may be a little risky. Maybe just trying to empty his hand out a little bit, which isn't a terrible thing. If you're not running Ultra Balls, if you're not running Secret Box, you don't really need those extra cards in your deck. So it's not the worst thing in the world to be able to do that. And we don't see any Ultra Balls in hand. We don't see any Secret Box in hand. So maybe just emptying out the hand, emptying out the deck a little bit, so you can kind of, when you do play that Lilies that we see, you're going to draw a little bit less of the cards you don't want to see. So, all right, so we are rocking a Mega Venusaur. That's pretty exciting. Getting to see something. It's been a little bit more popular as of recently. That Mega Venusaur EX coming in with 380 HP, and his ability to kind of heal his ability to heal 30 damage from Pokemon kind of helps with the Monkey Dory, and it can kind of just slow that down. Helps with the extra 60 damage counters from the Dragapult attack of Phantom Dive. So taking his time here, making sure as he passes the turn over, and we're back to Karis. Let's see how she responds. Because we've got a pretty good setup going with those 2 energies down already. We see that Dawn coming out. Karis rocking the Alakazam Dragapult variant. Very interesting. So the interesting thing about this variant of Dragapult is that you have the ability you have the draw engine from Alakazam, which is going to be really helpful, because that, even if it's just Kadabra that she is running, that Kadabra is going to be able to help you to draw cards when you have that Team Rocket's Watchtower out, so you're not stuck with with something like the Dunsparce is getting stuck. Abra going to be one of those cards that's kind of the free that free ability to kind of throw it up, retreat when you need, and then if I'm assuming she's probably running 1 or 2 Alakazams, so those do what? Okay. Those Alakazams are going to give the ability to hit those big numbers. If your opponent's not running red card, if they're not running Judge, if they're not running things like the Unfair Stamp, then you have this ability to kind of really dictate things, whether you need a big hitter, maybe into something like Excadrill, where that Excadrill, especially a Hero's Cape variant, you might need to be able to do a lot of damage, and that Alakazam is going to let you do it. And now Karis not able to answer that Force Vitality, so Force Vitality going to let Sincere get all these evolutions up, and we'll see, is he able to get to the Mega Venusaur here. Now, no items because of that Badoo. Badoo's a monster of a card. It is a monster of a card, but one of the big things, so Badoo is huge here because not only does it prevent Sincere from being able to use items, but that Teal Mask Ogerpon now is within range of the Dragapult with the Phantom Dive, being able to do 200 damage. So 210 is a really big deal for Teal Mask, but when you already take those 10 damage counters. Now, with that being said, one of the advantages of Mega Venusaur is Mega Venusaur attacks, does the 240 damage, and then can heal 30 damage from this Pokemon, able to do a lot, but not necessarily going to help with that 10 damage that you're stuck with on that Teal Mask Ogerpon. But going to be able to shut down here, and then if Karis doesn't see something like a rare candy, if she is running that, then he might be okay. And that Teal Mask Ogerpon going to be able to just put down some pretty annoying damage as we see another Teal Mask coming down, using that ability to draw another card. And this is where that green grass energy, or that grass energy kind of engine really gets going. You get down both of these Teal Mask Ogerpons, and next thing you know, you're able to draw through your deck. You're able to filter through your deck so well. And then you have that Meganium down. Meganium gonna let you hit for a whole bunch thanks to that ability to double up all those grass energies, as the Teal Mask Ogerpon takes out the Badoo, gaining that 1 prize. Now, one of the problems is that taking out that one Badoo, it might feel really good. You get that 1 prize, you can start using items again. But the problem you run into now is Unfair Stamp. If Karis is able to go something like Unfair Stamp into, really just Unfair Stamp here, that could be really annoying. Going down to those 2 cards, and you've already filtered through what looks like 5 energies in your deck, most likely running somewhere around 13, 15-ish energies. You could be hard-pressed to find those energies to keep drawing. We do see the Unfair Stamp in there, into the Dragapult, into the Unfair Stamp, and that just feels terrible. And this is what you don't want to see, because that Unfair Stamp going to make Sincere run down to 2 cards as he has to shuffle his hand back in, letting Sincere draw 2 and Karis draw 5. And then Dragapult here, like we were talking about earlier, that 10 damage from Badoo really coming in and messing things up now, because that Phantom Dive is able to do 200 damage and then take out that Teal Mask Ogerpon and push the 60 damage to something else, whether that's going to be Meganium or the Ivysaur there. Maybe trying to put damage on there before that Mega Venusaur comes down. The other option, I don't believe we used a train. No, we did use Crispin here to get the engine going, to get the Dragapult going. So we'll see what happens here. Most likely going to be just an attack into the Teal Mask, but filter out that deck, get some more stuff down, possibly another Dreepy, and let's see what else she runs with here. Looks like an Abra coming down and a Dreepy coming down. Really interesting deck, one that I look forward to seeing later on and talking to Karis about. Hey, why the Alakazam? We haven't seen Alakazam doing well. We haven't seen Alakazam with Dragapult doing well in the past. It's something that we saw, I think, at NAIC, but it didn't perform super great. So why are we doing it now? And a good question that I look forward to asking Karis. And looks like I think that's all we can do as we deal the 200. Deal that 200 to that teal mask. Dealing that 200 to the teal mask. And then moving the damage on over. All right. So moving that 10 damage over to the teal mask for, like we were talking about earlier with the Badoo, you get that 10 damage on the teal mask, and now, draw first. There we go. Kara's kind of helping out, making sure we're doing things the right way. And we see that unfair stamp just being so bad and just being annoying. We do see the judge come down, so judge really helpful here, letting him draw 4 cards here, and then also getting rid of whatever was in Kara's hand, so maybe messing up some of the things she wanted to do. And judge, of course, both players shuffle their hand into their deck, and then they draw 4 cards. So really good here, really good top deck. Not quite as nice as a Lily's, but pretty good. I mean, and one could argue what matters more, getting 6 cards versus 4, but also getting to disrupt your opponent with those 4 cards. So I think there's a good argument to be made there, as Karis does draw into a pretty good hand. We see that red card, and we do see the Meowth, but the Meowth, unfortunately, not going to be able to do a lot. But that Night Stretcher coming down could grab that grass energy, letting you draw an additional card, and then your teal mask being able to do, let's see, we're going to be on 3 energies here at a minimum. So with those 3 energies, we're going to be able to do, what is it, 60, 120, 180, 210 here with just those 3 energies. And then if we maybe draw into another energy, that goes up to 270. You do leave Monkey Dory damage by doing that, but getting really close to being able to take out that Dragapult. All right, taking some time to really think about what he wants to do here, and trying to figure out what is the most optimal step at this moment. So So as we go through here, looks like we're going to just... Looks like we are attacking, so we are attacking only for 2 there. So it looks like using that Night Stretcher, bringing back the Teal Mask Ogerpon, which is kind of... It is an interesting choice, but we'll kind of see what magic he's playing. He does have that Lily's here, so that Lily's is going to be able to draw him 6 cards next turn. Teal Mask, of course, doing 60, 120 into 150 onto that Dragapult. And moving over to Karis' turn, though, we do see the Ultra Ball come down to find our boy Dracloak, arguably one of the strongest cards in the format. This Dragapult deck is really powered by consistency, and that's really what makes it so strong. Is the deck is just extremely consistent. When you have those Dracloaks that are constantly threatening the Dragapult coming down, filtering through your deck to find the card you want, Dragapult coming down to deal that 200 that's being threatened. On top of, because the draw engine's built into the deck, you have that ability to run all these extra cards. So in this case, Karis running this Alakazam variant, but then we see something like the Blaziken variant as well that we're able to run. You see the Dunsparce variant. You see Straight Pull, of course, being able to run those Crushing Hammers, Rose's Encouragement, things like that, as we see a Rose's Encouragement in this variant. But again, an Ultra Ball, sending that Rose is gone. At this point in the game, probably not going to have to rely on that Rose's Encouragement much, and getting out the Kadabra with the Ultra Ball. That Kadabra, if she decides to play this turn, going to let you draw a couple cards as well. Looks like she is going to play it as she offers the cut, so getting to draw cards here, going up 2 more. Still able to attach an energy this turn to set whatever she wants up. Looks like getting another Dragapult ready if she needs it. And then as we Phantom Dive into that Teal Mask Ogerpon, moving 70 damage over, or are we moving all 60? Moving 60 damage over to that Ivysaur. But I think it is, yep, it is. It is a clear on the Ivysaur. So being able to take 3 prizes here, and now Karis only 1 prize away from taking this game. And with that being said, this is a best of 1 event. It is all in one day, so we are doing best of 1. And with only 1 prize remaining, Karis, there's a couple ways that Karis can take this victory here, boss's order, but we'll get there when we get there. Let's focus on what options Sincere might have here. And there are a couple danger zones. We want to get that Meowth taken off the table if there's ever a chance to be able to do it. Sincere is going to be able to, not even, I'm not sure if he's even going to be able, because he can only deal 120, 150 here. So not even able to take out that Dragapult here. I'm not sure what options Sincere might have here. Unfortunately, never able to get that Mega Venusaur down, which was really what he needed here. We saw the Wally's Compassion earlier. Wally's Compassion, of course, letting you fully heal that Mega Venusaur that's sitting at 380 HP, so that's difficult, right? To deal with. Looks like we are going to use that bug catching set to grab that Teal Mask plus energy here. And we'll kind of see where we go from here. But we do notice already, kind of by not grabbing, but again, that Teal Mask, you almost had to grab that Teal Mask because you needed something to put up there. Just a tough place to be in. And we never really got to see the Alakazam shine here, or even if Karis is running Alakazam. You have to assume she's running at least one, but we did get to see that Kadabra draw a few cards. And let's kind of see what happens. We're playing that Pokepad, searching our deck for non-EX type Pokemon. And let's see what we're able to get going here. Oh, we do see a Zerosic. So Karis really heavy on the disruption here. We see Karis running that Zerosic. She's running special red card, running that unfair stamp. And then, so really able to disrupt her opponents and giving her that ability just can kind of control the game in that way. And, as we saw Karis run, the Alakazam deck at Indianapolis, we know that she does love some control, really slowing the game down and running the game at her pace. And that's one strong perk of Dragapult, is you can slow the game down, you can run the own pace, and that's what you want to do with the deck overall when you have things like Badoo and the ability to run unfair stamp and all these other options. Sincere kind of just looks like he pulled an Ivysaur out, Ivysaur or Bulbasaur, one of the evolutions. As we see the Dawn come down, Dawn going to let him search for that evolution line. Now, so this is interesting. If we're able to if he runs something, he could retreat the Teal Mask into the Mega Venusaur. And so that is a good option. Now, unfortunately, Mega Venusaur not going to be able to prevent the 60 damage from Phantom Dive. So Karis, of course, able to attack, still move the 60 damage. And then you have to somehow deal with that problem. Wally's Compassion only helps for so long, right? It heals your main, but when your opponent's only 1 prize card away from taking the victory, you need to be able to heal not only your main character, but you also need to be able to heal your other characters. So that is going to be an issue as we sit there on that Chikorita. We did pull a Bayleaf, so Bayleaf going to be able to help kind of bolster up that Chikorita. So there goes the Bulbasaur. We do see the Ivysaur and the Mega Venusaur in hand. So we're going to be able to get those down. And then that Teal Mask only having the 1 retreat. So we can retreat into that Mega Venusaur here. As we pass it over. So all Karis needs here then is either, yep, the Monkey Dory to move the damage over. Yep, don't even need it. Bang for knockout, taking the last prize. And that's good game. So interesting choice there. If we look at Force Vitality, he could have evolved, maybe not knowing that he can evolve all those Pokemon in that same turn there. But yeah, let's go ahead. We'll tell the players good luck and kind of head out there and talk to the players. And I want to talk to Karis. Let's see what's going on with what she's doing. All right, because I really got to know, is she running the Alakazam? All right, so let's go out. Let's talk to the players. So let's switch mics. All right. Okay. All right. Can you still hear me? Yes, you can. Karis, don't leave yet. Good game, brother.
I couldn't hear you at all.
Couldn't hear me at all? Perfect. Okay, that's what we were hoping would happen. So awesome, perfect. Can I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. So.
Can I go to?
Yes, you can go do that. So. Good game, brother. I was happy to see Mega Venusaur on stream. So. I was like, oh, it looks like Hydrapple, and then I see the Bulbasaur, and I was like, yes! I'm so happy. Yeah? Where are you traveling from? Where'd you come in from? Oh, are you? Oh, nice. Okay. Do you come to locals on Fridays? No? Okay. Not able to make it?
No, I don't play TCG.
I'm sorry?
I don't play TCG. I play EGC.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So that's the game one, right? Okay. All right. Very nice. See, I've never played the game one, so I know it's popular though. But do what?
I said I enjoy it very much.
Yeah. Nice. Nice, man. So, have you been to any big tournaments to play it, or
Like regionals?
like regionals or anything? Because I know there's tournaments for it too, right?
Yeah. I did my first time in Seattle.
I'm sorry?
My first ever one, but I've been to Seattle.
Nice. Okay. Nice. So, how long you been playing that?
Like in general.
The VG or
Was it general?
yeah. Okay. Very nice. Very nice, man. Well, thanks for playing. I'm gonna do a quick interview with Karis here, but appreciate you. And I think you have a dice left over too. So.
The setup look good with the.
Yeah, no, it looked great. So I'm glad. Yeah, we were hoping that they would be so loud that you wouldn't be able to hear me. So
Yeah.
you didn't knock on my door. So I guess it worked out well. But do you mind? Can we ask questions about your deck? So okay, Alakazam. The last time we saw a Dragapult. Hang on, let me make sure. The last time we saw a Dragapult Alakazam list, I think was NAIC, and it didn't do so great. I know a lot of people were down on it.
I think Henry Chow and Bond both played it. I think they got.
Oh, yes,
Yeah, they
you're
both got
right.
top 16
They
with
did. So what changes in Pitch Black that makes it any better?
I think there are a lot more cards Dragapult needs to worry about in Pitch Black, like Excadrill, that it has a hard time hitting with
Yep.
Dragapult, right? Excadrill one hits Dragapult so easily that you
Yeah.
need a one prizer to kind of soften it up first.
Correct, yeah.
So I think that makes the Alakazam build a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Same reason like Dragapult's also kind of pivoting to like Blaziken Dragapult,
Yeah.
right? Like it's primarily for Excadrill, I think.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's always good to have a one prize attacker, and I really like Alakazam since it gives you the draw boost.
Yep, that's one thing we were talking about on stream is that you're running that Team Rocket's Watchtower, shuts down the Dunsparces, the two cannons, but then you don't need to run the Dunsparces or anything because you have the Kadabra backup,
Right.
and then the Dracloak already drawing so much. So
It feels like you have 6 Dracloaks. So
exactly. So we didn't see any Alakazams coming out. You didn't really need them, but so that was going to be one of the questions. Like I assumed there was some in the deck, but
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I play one of the normal Alakazam powerful hand, and then
Yeah.
also the Twilight Masquerade one, which is actually really, really good
Oh.
in this matchup since the energies count for 2.
Exactly.
With Meganium for Psychic.
Oh,
so
wow.
It one hits Teal-Mask. which is
Yes,
pretty
it
good.
does. That's interesting. Okay, so
So that was kind of the backup plan.
yeah, if you needed it. So very interesting. And then the other thing that I thought was, so we saw Rose's encouragement, right? And then we saw a lot of disruption. All right, so we saw Rose 6 in the hand, never played.
Yeah.
We saw a special red card, unfair stamp. I think that's real. Were there other Team Rocket's
No.
Watchtower, of course,
Yeah,
but still a lot of disruption, which I thought was pretty interesting because on one hand it's like it counters your Alakazam line, but on the other hand it gives you the kind of the toolbox mentality of, well, I'd rather disrupt their hand than, I'm not going to need the attacker of Alakazam. Or
And you mentioned the Zerosic, and kind of a big reason for that. It's instead of Judge, right? So I can preserve my hand size while still disrupting.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes. Because special red card's the same thing, preserving your own
Right.
hand. Unfair
It's
stamp's
just
the only
stamp
one.
that
That's
resets
right.
me.
Yep.
And you're drawing enough cards that if everything's going well, you can choose which one you want to go for. So.
But very nice. So the deck I was super excited. I saw the Abra and I was like, yes.
Yeah, I love the Abras in this deck with teleport, right?
Yep.
Basically, like you have 3 chances to start battle.
Yes.
Gets into it for free.
Oh,
so.
very true. So and I tell people all the time, like, and I'm trolling a little bit, but Badu might be the strongest card. That card is just so good, but what it does, like, so having 3 chances to get into it's pretty good. But Karis, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Love the watch. So, but it was blinging on stream. So, but I'll let you get out there, talk to people, and have a good time. So.
Hopefully, I will see you later.
Yes, I'm sure you will. So. And thanks for being our guinea pig. All right, guys. So, nice little interview with Karis. Hey, Optic and Snowcat Co. Thank you very much for the follows as well. Appreciate you. So let's go ahead and we're gonna run out there. We're gonna see what's going on. Get ready for our next opponents, and let's get the mobile cam going. Turn these on. So. I'm being looked at by the brothers. You can't see them, but they can see you. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's get mic'd up. We are mic'd up. Let's get the mobile cam going, and let's go see what's happening out there. We just had timing around, so. All right, get the mobile cam going. Okay, mobile cam is front camera active. Bam, and there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, score right. Karis did take the victory. Ooh. Next time we'll need the stream deck set up so we can have like a victory thing, something cool. So let's go check things out. Let's go check on the people, see how they're doing, and yeah, just see what everybody's up to. Should be timing round has been called. So all right, let's get the camera switched. All right, how'd it go? Manectric did good? Nice, brother. Are you playing the new Manectric as well?
One of it. Yeah.
One of them? Very nice. Maridon? Playing that one? No? Okay. I want it to work so bad, but I think it's just too slow. So.
The Maridon's not good.
No,
It
it's.
doesn't hit.
I know. 90 is just not enough damage. So. All right. Hopefully we see you on stream. I want to see you on stream. So. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on around here. Right behind you, sir. It looks like all the players are done playing, so should be having our next pairings here soon. It is a cluster duck of people all over the place. Like, and then Rob's just running around like a madman. So, There we go. All right. It's just a madhouse. Round? Yep. Okay. So here's our door prizes for this round. What's the gal's name in Wheel of Fortune that was doing it for Vanna White? Jesse will be our Vanna White for our giveaways. So there we go. Yeah. All right. Well, I won't get behind you. All right. From here, it looks good. So, but these are going to be our door prizes we're going to do before the next round starts. So people going home with some good stuff, keeping those scalpers away. So how'd it go? Yeah. All right. Good. All right. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. The deck's pretty good. So I'm excited to see what the final product of that looks like, because I'm sure we'll see it at Worlds. So I have no doubt. But all right. How'd you do?
Dude, I got so cooked.
You got so cooked?
I couldn't even play. So I couldn't draw anything.
Okay.
I'm playing Garchomp.
Yep.
So the stream does. And then I put down Spear Tube. That's all I get. No bench, no nothing. Guys playing Lucario, Soul Rock, Lunar Tournament.
No.
Just knocked me out. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's alright. And then we played again. And I could not draw anything. So I mulliganed 7 times.
Yeah. 7 times.
I finally played. And then I had it set up. And I couldn't draw any energy. And
oh, Wes. Oh my God. 7. That's the most I've ever seen.
Still 6 games to go.
Yeah? Oh, jeez. Just still 6 games to go. You got this, brother. You got this. Look at that trade binder. Should we kick him out? Better to ask forgiveness than permission. Okay. All right. All right, looks like Danny got our stream table, or got our stream players going. So we'll see where he's going. Pairings are coming out. How'd it go?
I got it.
Yay, there we go. Look at them all. Will you Facebook message me the 2 names? All right, thanks. Okay. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna head back. For those of you that have never seen the store, this is a little bit of what it looks like. There's Jeff. Hi, Jeff. So. See, I will say this is one thing Lorcana does well. You can just see your opponent on your phone. You don't need to deal with this.
It's real. People think it's like go to a whole stage here. It's not just the Sam's Club parking lot. They actually are playing the game.
Yeah. Did you stand in line at Sam's Club?
I was there, but I didn't hit.
Didn't hit? Oh, man.
And I was ripping both. I ripped today.
Yeah, did you? Very nice.
And I bought singles.
Nice.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I didn't have enough in my comments. I was short a few comments.
Oh, so you got some playables while you're here that you needed? Nice, brother.
I'll be in the next one.
Where? Oh,
I'll be
okay.
Felton.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
I'm
nice.
local.
Okay, local. Yeah, very nice.
I've been collecting since base set.
Nice.
I pulled a couple base set jars. Still have them.
Really? Oh, brother.
Park Farmers Market. Only locals still know that. And Cowtown.
All right.
Across the bridge.
All right.
You had to be careful in Cowtown. We all know why. Some of those cars fell off a Philly truck.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming out, brother. So. All right. We're gonna find we got our stream people. So let's make sure What table were they at? Do they know that they're streaming? Oh, Danny's on it. All right.
Remember?
Yeah. Sure. Whatever you said. Sure. Oh, getting to be on the stream? Oh yeah, we'll get her on there at some point. Yep. All right, guys. Let's head back there. Look at this diorama. Let's head back there. Let's get things going. I'm going to turn this camera off. Check on the chat before our players get here. Yeah, it's packed. So, I know, poor Wes. So, Glaze, he is not using the Miraidon. I'll play on stream later if we have a game that goes quickly. I'm playing Miraidon in mine because I really just want to. But I don't think it's good enough. I really don't. So, Freshberry Allen. So this is our first time doing an event this big. So we were a little. People are trading, which is fine. Like, as long as they're not being annoying about it, right? So I already know I'm going to talk to Angel and Jesse, and what we're going to do for our next event is we're going to have a table set up specifically for trading. But we just didn't want. We were just a little worried about people trying to trade and then interrupting how things went. So we kind of advertised no trades. We're not going to like kick people out for trading, but we just, I don't know. We controlled what we could control for today for our first big event. It's not going to get nasty in here, or it's not going to get hot in here, man. You know that. Oh, what's up, Denzel? Pricing is, I don't know how many cases of Pitch Black. I'll have to ask. So, but I know it's at least 2 cases of Pitch Black.
Did you already grab Ryan?
No, I thought he was back there. I don't know what he looks like. Yeah. He can come back here.
I told him to hang on because we got the wheel.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay. So that's kind of what we're doing with trades. We're not kicking people out because we're trading, but we did advertise no trades just so we can kind of see how things go. So, yeah, it is definitely packed. Yeah, we got a lot of people. So that's another thing that we can kind of figure out next time, figuring out a better way to maybe give rounds if we need to. But we're about to do door prizes, give our first set of door prizes away, and kind of do that, and then we'll get going. Nasty, it is a good setup. When's the Yu-Gi-Oh players coming? Probably never. Oh, wait, actually, man, my mobile mic is really loud. We had a phone call last night. All right, there we go. I turned my mobile mic down. We had a phone call last night asking if we had any original Dark Magicians for trade or sale. So they actually called the store asking for original Dark Magicians. We do not. We do not have any Yu-Gi-Oh products here. 0. Okay. All right, we're looking for our stream opponent, actually. So, what's up? Oh, I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm casting, so we're trying to make it real. So. We lost one of our world's competitors.
Because he's MIA. Home.
He's coming. He's coming up. Do we want to just grab someone else? That way they have time to move back there? Okay. Grab Amy.
Yeah, just hang until the giveaways are done.
Are we moving like
We'll help, yeah. We'll help. So just to make sure it all stays honest. We were gonna have Ryan on stream, but I think he got I know, that's crazy. Oh, is one of him? Okay, alright. Okay, alright, alright. Yeah. Right back there, but. So you don't need to sit down or anything. So we're just gonna. So they're doing giveaways right now, and then once their giveaways are done, I'll take you guys back to the stream room. Okay. And you guys will be on. This is gonna be your opponent. So, and then we'll head back there. So.
All right. Last but not least for this round. Yep. Daniel.
All right. Sweet. We can go ahead and head back there then. You ready, big guy? All right, team. We found Ryan. He came back. All right. All right. Ryan, I have you on this side. So you guys can use these mats, use your own dice, ability tokens, and everything. You are not mic'd up, so you can say whatever you want, as long as we're nice to each other. And yeah, if you guys need a judge, you can kind of either wave crazy, knock on the door, or just go call for a judge out there. Okay. So, questions, concerns? No? All right, cool. If at any point you think I'm too loud, you shouldn't be able to hear me. They couldn't hear me last round, but if you think I'm too loud, knock on the door. I'll quiet down. Okay. Cool beans? All right. All right, guys, we've got a match. I want a cool, clean match. Mortal Kombat. Okay. Sweet. Okay, we have switched over mics, ladies and gentlemen. And let's switch names. So let's fix the names real quick. Again, for those that are just tuning in, I am doing the hardware, the software, the whole 9 yards. So we're going to fix this real quick. We got Ryan on the right. Ryan. And last name, Antonucci. Bang. The audio is clean. Good. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. So, and then name on the left. This young man, his father, so we got Anthony Cooper Jr., his father, of course, Anthony Cooper the First, also a fellow active duty Air Force member. Okay, let's move Ryan's name over. What's up with Ryan's name? All right, name right. Move that over. It's because his last name's so long. All right, bang. Okay, here we go. So we got our hands. Looks like another Dragapult for Ryan, so don't need to switch anything over there. I did not see what we're looking at for Cooper, so we'll kind of... Oh, we got grass. There's no way. Oh, is it... We see it, Team Rocket's there. Are we going to see Team Rocket's Mewtwo? And then we also need to reset the timer. So timer, nope. Scripts, timer, 30, and reset timer. Bang. Okay. So they are good to start. So. Okay, we got some Team Rocket's Mewtwo coming in here. Team Rocket's Mewtwo is a really interesting one in this meta because of Mega Excadrill. And the reason I say that is Mega Excadrill has resistance to your best attacker. So I don't. It's just a really Team Rocket's Mewtwo. It's just a really interesting thing in this meta where I don't know if it really has a place. And we're going to find out, right? Maybe we're going to find out right now. One of the advantages of Team Rocket's Mewtwo, the deck is good into Dragapult. Like, this is not a matchup really that Ryan wanted to see here because that Team Rocket's Mewtwo. And of course, assuming Team Rocket's Mewtwo, we see the Team Rocket's Articuno, we saw the Team Rocket's out Factory earlier, and Giovanni. So yeah, we're definitely looking at Team Rocket's Mewtwo here as we see the Team Rocket's energy coming in as well, and that beautiful dark energy from Monkey Dory. So just kind of see one of the ways that this deck can falter is, of course, it can be a little bit slower at getting going. Sometimes it can beat itself. That idea, that we've seen in decks before where it's just, it's a deck that can lose to itself. So we'll kind of see if it does that here or if he's able to really get things going and kind of set things up the way it needs to be set up. Because if you get things going, set it up correctly, really good deck into Dragapult, and not a matchup that Ryan probably wanted to see. It's not the worst matchup by any stretch of the imagination because it can brick really well, but still a good matchup all the same. Let's adjust cameras here real quick. Okay, so we need to fix that camera after this round because it's too high. Okay. All right, we see the Mimikyu come down. See, there we go. So now we're able to get things going a little bit, able to get down. We are running the maximum belt, so there's a very good chance this might be the NAIC list. I believe placed 7th at NAIC. So a little slow of a start. Really hoping to find maybe that Team Rocket's Proton to really develop that board as Ryan gets that Dracloak down, and as we find another Dracloak coming in. So going to be able to use that ability and a Rare Candy. Rare Candy is not going to do us a lot of good now, but that Buddy Buddy Poffin going to help develop the board, search for those 2 characters of 70 hit points or less, and then we do see the Dragapult as well. Now, one of the issues that we do see right now is no energies for those Dragapults. So we are kind of have to own the board with that Monkey Dory, but where we don't have an energy for that Monkey Dory, we're kind of just in a place that hurts a little bit. Really looking to find kind of a search engine, and let's see if we find the Meowth here as the Ultra Ball goes down. Yeah, it looks like we're going to find the Meowth. Meowth is going to find that Lilies to hopefully find an energy. So he's going to Lilies, show his opponent that he's shuffling his hand in, and then let's see if we can find, if we're able to find that energy, we're going to be able to move and start using that Monkey Dory to start attacking, kind of putting that 60 damage on the Articuno that's not able to attack back. The other thing, will we ever see maybe an energy go down in a retreat? Is that an option? Or just start hitting with some of those attacks, as we do find another energy here, and do find a couple basics. Are we running a Dusk Noir variant? Is that what I see over there? Is that a Duskbolt we might see in the far right of his hand? I believe it is. So, and that would explain the Rare Candies. Rare Candy is a very popular card in the Dusk Noir variants. Monkey Dory, not as popular as in these Dusk Noir variants because you're just blowing things up. But
the advantage is that you're just able to control the game that way. You don't need those Dust Noirs anymore because that Monkey Dory can kind of help you move damage around, things like that. But we do see the Ultra Ball come down, get that Badoo, and looks like we're just gonna slow the game down a little bit. Ryan wants to kind of play it at his own pace. He is playing that Dust Noir, so once it gets going, but you just gotta survive long enough to get the game going. And once you do, you're in a good place. The other advantage is Dusk Noir is going to be able to, you use Dusk Noir to take out that Articuno, so that then when you Phantom Dive with the Dragapult, you're able to place those damage counters that you can't do when that Team Rocket's Articuno is on the board. One of the things that makes Team Rocket's Mewtwo so good into this matchup. So we see the energy come down for Anthony here, and let's kind of see what he's able to develop going into this turn. We do see that Lucky Helmet, so that Lucky Helmet's going to be really nice into this matchup because it really kind of it doesn't slow down Dragapult at all, right? That Lucky Helmet's not going to slow anything down, but what that Lucky Helmet does represent is every time that Badoo attacks now, that's 2 additional cards. And Team Rocket's Mewtwo decks, that's what they struggle with, is the card draw. If they don't find the Arianas, if they don't find the Lilies, they don't have the Dracloaks, the Dunsparces, the Kangaskhans to be able to get those cards they need. They rely 100% on the trainers. So this Badoo, that Lucky Helmet coming down against Badoo, extremely helpful in this matchup. And let's see if we're going to play that Team Rocket's Mewtwo here, which would definitely be helpful because then the whole game plan, you get those 2 Team Rocket's Mewtwo's down because now it forces your opponent to answer both of them if you want to move any of that damage. And that's really going to slow down these Dragapult decks. So there goes the Team Rocket's Factory, letting you draw 2 more cards here. The big thing that we're going to have to answer here is we need to get that Team Rocket's Articuno out of the active. So by putting that Lucky Helmet on there, you absorb some damage, draw some cards, and then you're developing your own board in the process. So we're able to play it a little bit slower. We can play the game at our speed, and that's not a bad thing. It looks like holding that Team Rocket's Mewtwo in hand, which is a really smart move, preventing your opponent from just answering that, maybe bossing it up, answering with a Dusk Cloak plus, I guess it would require a Dusk Noir plus a Phantom Dive, but just not giving those free prizes, kind of saving it to when you need it. Now, one thing to note is that we don't have the ability right now to go Team Rocket's Mewtwo plus a Clefable. We're still missing some very key pieces to that, but we're also missing the bench space to be able to do that. But looks like that Lily's coming down as we go into the Dragapult, or sorry, go into the Dracloak to search a little bit more. Spreading out the love with the energies there, and then a Team Rocket's Watchtower, potentially it is going to come down. It is going to replace that Team Rocket's Factory. Team Rocket's Watchtower not going to do a whole lot in this matchup other than just pushing out that Factory. And there is the Lily's Clefairy, so that Lily's Clefairy is really big into this matchup. That ability to just let that maybe the Mimikyu take out the Dragapult, or letting the Team Rocket's Mewtwo take out the Dragapult. But the beautiful thing about Team Rocket's Mewtwo is 160 plus 80, you're able to take out that Dragapult anyways if you need to. So the real power there is that Mimikyu being able to take out that Dragapult, or just not having to discard energies from your Pokemon. Is going to be really helpful as well. But we are powering up that Team Rockets. Hopefully going to get that, or possibly going to get that Spidops out here. Spidops going to be able to take out that Badoo, maybe gain the first prize as we pass it over, because unfortunately not able to find it. Again, we talked about this. It's one of the big falters of this Team Rocket's Mewtwo deck, is that sometimes when you don't find the pieces, it can feel pretty bad, and it's doing just that right now. Both players kind of just taking their time and building themselves, as we see that beautiful fire energy there. But Crispin comes down for Ryan, finding the fire and the Psychic. So now with that, you're going to be able to power up that Dragapult, so maybe you start using that Dragapult to start taking some damage. One thing to be cognizant of, though, is that Mewtwo can come down, right? That Mewtwo can come down here, and with that Clefairy or the Mimikyu, able to answer that Dragapult. So I'm not sure, what exactly how or what. It's going to be interesting to see how Ryan handles that. Right now, you don't have to worry about a Clefairy Team Rocket's Mewtwo or a Clefairy Mimikyu because there's not enough bench space. But the moment Ryan takes out that Articuno, then that Dragapult could be at danger. Thanks for the follow, Got King and Jags. This is the Safari Zone Collectibles Player Appreciation Event. We have 118 players here today for a free event. We've got at least 2 cases of Pitch Black up for the prizes, and then, gosh, I'd say close to $1,000 in door prizes as well for players just for attending. So just an event that Angel's throwing for everybody, saying thanks for coming out. Enjoy your free event. So, and our first big Pokemon event. So look, we're gonna have a lot more, and this is what we were talking about. So Dragapult does take out that Team Rocket's Articuno, and then now this is what we were kind of talking about earlier. We have that ability now to start doing some real damage, and because there goes the Clefairy, and then that Team Rocket's Mewtwo, so we're gonna retreat that Mimikyu into the Mewtwo. And then once we do that, able to take out that Dragapult to start winning that prize war, going up to 2 prizes. And then, of course, to take out the Mewtwo, Ryan's going to have to use not just Dusclops. He's going to need that Dusk Noir plus Phantom Dive to be able to take out that Mewtwo. Dusclops only being able to do 50 damage, so barely missing that Team Rocket's Mewtwo. And one thing we are missing in the hand of Ryan is that Dusk Noir. So this Mewtwo is going to present a couple pretty big issues for Ryan here. So let's see we see the Ultra Ball coming down, finally able to get the Ultra Ball down because that Badoo's gone. Ultra Ball going to let you find that Spidops, which is going to let you continue to feed that Mewtwo. Of course, Mewtwo, when you discard energies, able to do an extra 60 damage up to 120 damage. Petrol. Okay, sorry. I apologize. He went Petrol for the Ultra Ball. And let's see if he is going to use that Ultra Ball here. As we retreat the Mimikyu going into the Team Rocket's Mewtwo. Of course, Team Rocket's Mewtwo able to take out that Dragapult here. Anthony kind of just being a little patient. Wants to see what's going to happen here. As we go with the attack, we go with the knockout, knocking out that Dragapult and gaining those 2 prizes. Now, we do open ourselves up to an unfair stamp here, which, again, unfair stamp for Team Rocket's Mewtwo can be devastating indeed. But if you do unfair stamp into something like an Team Rocket's Ariana, then you're feeling pretty good about that one. But it looks like we're going to Pokepad, get that Dreepy here. And I don't know if we saw Dusk Noir, and if we prized our Dusk Noirs, I don't know what Ryan's going to be able to do to get into this game here, because we don't have a good way to take out Team Rocket's Mewtwo. Now, we do have options of going something like Monkey Dory. Monkey Dory you could retreat into Monkey Dory, and then you put the extra energy on Monkey Dory, and Monkey Dory is able to confuse the Team Rocket's Mewtwo, possibly able to buy some time there so you can try and develop something, because the 60 damage on the Team Rocket's Mewtwo would let you take that out with Dragapult plus Dusclops, which is going to let you dig for 2 cards, hopefully finding that Dusk Noir. There goes the Fez, going to draw 3. But I think we did prize. Oh, there is the Dusk Noir. Okay, so he is going to be able to get that Dusk Noir. Dusk Noir is going to be able to take out that Team Rocket's Mewtwo. But the problem is Team Rocket's Mewtwo is not the only enemy here. That that Lily's Clefairy is also extremely dangerous for Team Rocket's Mewtwo. It's still going to do double damage. It's still going to hit the Terra Pokemon for that weakness, and for only 2 energy. Now, the question is, can we get the 2 energy onto Lily's Clefairy where we don't have 1? That being said, we're not really worried about that because we have Mimikyu. And that's what makes Team Rocket's Mewtwo so good into Dragapult when it doesn't brick itself, when it doesn't lose the game itself. That Team Rocket's Mewtwo gonna be able to do so much because you have so many answers to Dragapult. Team Rocket's Mewtwo has all that HP, so you have to Dusk Noir plus Phantom Dive. And then if you do, you still have to answer the Mimikyu. You still have to answer the Lily's Clefairy. And then on the flip side, you still have Spidops. In this matchup, we're not seeing Anthony playing it because he hasn't been able to find one. But Spidops hitting for 180 answers that Meowth. So now, let's say at the end of it, right? Let's say Ryan's able to get there. He takes out the Mewtwo, all these things. If Anthony's taken out 2 of those Dragapults, all he has to do is get a Spidops down, and then he uses that Spidops. He uses Team Rocket's Giovanni. He puts the Meowth into the active, puts the Spidops into the active, and then that Spidops cleanly able to take out that Team Rocket's Meowth. So just a really tough spot for Ryan here, and you can kind of see the wheels turning for Ryan, just wondering like what am I able to do here? And I have to wonder, is Monkey Dory really the best option here for him to be able to kind of try and take control of the matchup? Looks like he is going to use that Dusk Noir. All right, so he is going to use that Dusk Noir here. Able to take out that Team Rocket's Articuno. And then Anthony able to take going down to 3 prizes, which does not feel good for Anthony either. But by taking away that Team Rocket's Articuno, he is going to be able to Dragapult, being able to take out that Mimikyu. All right, here we go. So probably going to retreat into the Dragapult here. We're going to smack that Team Rocket's Mewtwo. And then take out the Mimikyu. I believe Mimikyu is 60 hit points. It is. And just like that. So going down to 3 prizes here. Team Rocket's Mewtwo is going to be able to take out the Dragapult cleanly here and go down to 1 prize. All right, we're going to play that bug catching set here. Really hoping to find that Spidops. Really needing to find that Spidops here. And that Spidops going to be that answer as he does find the Spidops here. So Spidops is going to be huge because that's going to be what he needs to be able to get that last prize. Also being able to recycle those energies. I don't believe he's discarded any or lost any yet, but he has that ability if he needs to. Jags, I don't know if we have a scalper competition on the books, my brother. All right, so there goes the Spidops down. Able to attach an energy for turn still. Still has the Ultra Ball in hand also. Likely trying to save that Ultra Ball for when he has an energy in hand. We do have that Archer here. Archer would be very, very annoying for Ryan here. All right, we do see the Archer coming down. Now, I do think there may have been a good argument. Anthony's missing a card to shuffle in. There we go. All right. I think there would have been a good argument to use the Ultra Ball, but that's fine. We don't really need the Ultra Ball here. So another Spidops could have been okay, but that's fine. Wes is playing. He's playing some Cynthia's Garchomp, actually. All right. So that Team Rocket's Archer really just a pest in this matchup. Ryan only has, well, actually, Ryan only has the Fez down right now. So he's in kind of a tough spot here. So Mewtwo is going to take out the Dragapult. And then Ryan now has to find a rare candy here or a rare candy plus Dragapult plus energy. He does have, I believe that was a Night Stretcher in hand. Get that Mimikyu back that Ryan did so well of getting rid of. No, just Team Rocket's Articuno. That Team Rocket's Archer may have been, and he has that. Oh man, and Anthony has the Team Rocket's Giovanni in hand now. Getting rid of the Team Rocket's Giovanni. That is a tough, because that Team Rocket's Giovanni represents his ability to take the last prize card that he needs. If Ryan does evolve into a Dragapult here on this next turn, that Team Rocket's Spidop's not going to be able to do enough damage. So he is going to have to draw into now. I don't believe he drew from Team Rocket's factory here, which could be kind of detrimental. He does need those cards. He needs another Team Rocket's Giovanni. Or Ryan just... There's a world where Ryan does not get the rare candy and the rare candy plus the Dragapult here. All right, he is taking the factory. There we go. That Team Rocket transceiver is huge. It can find the Team Rocket's Giovanni to set him up for next turn. And there's the Team Rocket's Giovanni. Team Rocket's Giovanni, of course, is going to let him take that last prize card that he's going to need next turn. Wes is playing Cynthia's Garchomp. He did lose game 1. He had really unfortunate. He only got it was against Mega Lucario. He only had a Spirit Bomb on his board, and his opponent Sunrock played Sunrock and took out his Spirit Bomb. So he literally lost on turn 1. So poor Wes. All right, so Ryan he does find that Dawn, so Dawn's going to let him get that Dragapult. So going to filter out the deck a little bit first, because he does have that Dragapult. So he does have the Fez, so he's going to filter out the deck a little bit, draw 2 cards and with the Dawn, and then he can Fez for 3 more. The problem is Jacloak wasn't necessarily... We really need rare candy here. There's the rare candy. But without a Dragapult, rare candy's not going to cut it. We'll kind of see what Ryan does here, how it plays out. And what kind of his play is here. But one thing that was really interesting, Ryan is playing the Sparkling Crystal. When the Terra Pokemon this card is attached to uses an attack, that attack costs 1 less. So really interesting addition with that one. All right, let's see. What's Ryan going to do here? All right, so we see the Monkey Dory coming up. Monkey Dory is going to be able to confuse that Team Rocket's Mewtwo, adding 60 damage and confused. So Ryan really slowing the game down here now. Ryan able, by going this route, able to slow the game down, forcing Anthony to still take. So Ryan really just... But that's all we needed. So the Spidops is coming out. Spidops able to deal 180 to that Monkey Dory. There's the energy. Monkey Dory has 110, and that's going to be good game. Jags, Don John is not here in the chat anymore. I will say that Restream makes it very, 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 very easy for me to block people very quickly. And there are a lot of trolls in the world, and I don't even hesitate. So, looked like he was trolling. I blocked him. If I'm wrong, they'll let me know, and I'll unblock him. All right. That was a good game by Anthony and Ryan. Definitely, like I said, a match that Ryan did not want to see here. But Ryan has won a door prize. So Ryan's already doing good for a free event. He was able to already win a door prize here and already make some money from the event. And we'll have to find out if O2 can still make it. But Anthony very much in this. So let's go talk to Anthony, ladies and gentlemen.
Anthony is very quiet, though. Anthony, hold up, brother. Hold up, my brother. Rocking the Team Rockets Mewtwo.
How did I do that? I didn't. That was surprising.
Hey, you killed it. You played it the way it needed to be played. You got him down to singular prize left, and then you're able to just take it out. Like, that was golden, my brother. So good job. One and one now, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm just happy to see Team Rockets Mewtwo. So is that what you normally play?
No.
No, what do you normally play?
I literally started playing this today. It's the first time I've ever used it.
First time playing Team Rockets Mewtwo. Why did you decide it today?
Because why not?
Because what? Hey, brother, I love it. Well, sweet. You can go brag to your dad now. So, thanks, Anthony. Ladies and gentlemen, the pizza showed up. There's pizza. Oh, I can't have pizza, but that does remind me. I need to eat. My first meal is up. Should I eat on camera? Is that exciting content if I just eat on camera? My meal is not exciting. My meal is 3 eggs, 150 grams of egg whites, and 3 pieces of whole grain toast. So I do not have an exciting meal to show off. It's definitely not going to be as good as pizza. And I'm sad that there's pizza. And the other, yeah. So that sucks. Are you macro counting? Yeah, brother, I am. So I used to be a competitive bodybuilder. I competed all around the lower, or all around the U.S., Alaska, Hawaii. So I'm no stranger to it, and I like the routine that it brings. But then I stopped. I switched to powerlifting because I wanted something a little more chill, and powerlifting was chill, and I was actually more genetically disposed to good. I have really good genetics for powerlifting, so switched to that, and then it was Anthony. Yeah, yep. But yeah, switched to powerlifting, and then I switched to Ironman competing. But recently what happened is I did my Air Force PT test. Ran my 2-mile run in 15 minutes. So not super fast, but still a good time. But I'm considered clinically obese because of my height to weight. So, and that kind of just rubbed me the wrong way. Even though I'm, in shape and everything, when they told me I was clinically obese, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So we switched back to more bodybuilding kind of workouts and everything, and counting some macros, get things back under control a little bit. Problem is, I've always had a big waist. It just is what it is. Yeah, they go off of BMI, and I know BMI's
BMI does not factor in well for people who do lift a lot of weights and everything. Like in my position, I've always failed the BMI stuff, but except when I was bodybuilding competitively. So it just is what it is. But yeah, so I just said screw you guys, and I'm gonna do this for a little while, and it's been fun. It's been fun getting back in the gym a lot more versus running, especially in the summer because it can get so humid and everything in Dover.
Some pizza?
No, I got this excited. Yeah. So, but yeah. So I know the whole BMI thing. BMI is only good for like, I don't know. The thing about BMI, and I don't want to go down the whole fitness because I can go down the fitness thing and forever because it's my life. But BMI is not a wrong thing because whether you're 250 pounds of pure muscle with a six pack and just crazy muscles, or 250 pounds of not muscle, just kind of maybe overweight, 300 pounds overweight, 300 pounds of pure muscle, it's still taxing your heart the same way. Weight is weight. Your body doesn't know what it is. It doesn't care what it is. So BMI, like my body's being stressed more being my height to weight, even if it's muscle versus fat. It doesn't care. So that's what BMI is doing. And so I get it. I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. Don't. We'll change subjects. I'd go talk to the crowd, but I need to eat. So I definitely need to eat. I already missed one of my windows. Yeah. I really liked powerlifting. There was a lot that I liked about it. Like there was a lot. So I was really good at it too. Like that's possibly a big part of it. The only reason I quit was because COVID happened and then all the competitions got shut down. And I was super competitively motivated because I was really good at it. Um we were having I was headed to the Ed Cohen Classic and then it got shut down the week before the Ed Cohen Classic. It was going to be my first powerlifting event where I actually did 700 pound where I broke 700 pounds on the deadlift and in an event versus just training. So I was super excited about that. It was going to be the first event that I broke 600 pounds on the squat in an event versus training. Super excited about that. And then it got canceled. And I lost all my motivation. But then Ironman events were still going on. So I was like, okay, I'll switch to Ironman. And I really like Ironmans. I really love swimming, and running. Not so much biking, but you just do it with what you got. So I agree, Jags. And that's one of the things too. Like the fitness world is developing so much as we get more into technology and everything and to figure out and measure things well. BMI is very old and antiquated. So I have been liking the new studies, where they're going and what they're looking at, and we'll kind of see how they continue to develop. So once I get this new pipeline job, brother, you're going to Wally World? I'm so jealous. We're going down to Disney World and you're going to Walmart. Wally World, Walmart. I was thinking Disney World. Have fun at Walmart, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but at least you get to do some fun stuff sometimes. Are you the security guy at Walmart? Is that why you're always catching all these scalpers and everything? My mom worked at Walmart for like 40 years. She worked there for a long time, and then finally one day she's like, "I'm tired of Walmart. I quit." And now she works for the county, and she really enjoys her job. So yeah, I'm gonna have to tell. I don't know who this Don John person is that I kicked and banned, but I'm gonna have to tell Angel and Danny about it. They love to hear about the people I kick from chat, because sometimes they recognize the names. Okay.
Aw. I forgot to change the round timer. Or the round thing. Okay. I don't want to cheer for anyone, but it was cool seeing Team Rocket's Mewtwo win. So, love the deck. Unfortunately, because of Mega Excadrill, I don't think the deck is good in this meta, but it is what it is. If you just dodge Mega Excadrill, which I think is going to be a big piece of the meta at Worlds, which will be hard, you're in a good place. Because Dragapult will still be the most played deck, because it's still best deck in format. Alright, what we need is a game that goes quickly. Because if we can get a game that goes quickly, I can play some Mega Manectric on stream and lose on stream. Because Mega Manectric's not good. I want it to be. I want to play it with Blaziken. That's what I want to play it with. And not the eel. Alright. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to mute the stream for a moment. I'm going to go talk to Angel and Dan and finish eating, and I will be right back. So, let's go ahead and add a text real quick. Oh, well, pairings just happened, so never mind then. Fine. I didn't want to eat. Let's just go ahead and do this, and let's go find our opponents. Okay. Let's go find our opponents, team. Let's see who's about to tear it up on stream. No? All right.
I'm 55. I'm 54. Lizzie, where are you going?
All right. We need to find our streaming. Who's going to be on stream? Dude, I love how crazy pairings are here. I'm just walking around eating my eggs and toast.
Dude, and then
Did I read it wrong?
What?
I must have read it wrong. I thought you were holding a pancake for a second.
No, no. I don't know who's on stream. Where's Daddy? There you go. Who's on stream this round?
Huh?
Who's on stream? Okay.
Joe Mark
Local Joe? Like that Joe? Oh, okay. Okay, we have our opponents. We're going to do door prizes. After door prizes, we'll start our round. What happened to helping set up and leaving?
Setting up.
Is Top Cut open deck list?
I mean, it can be. We should tell them.
Yeah,
That we're
sooner than later.
I mean, some of these people might be playing these decks to Worlds,
Oh, so
and they
keep
may
it.
not want them public.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes, chat. Selling deck list pages. All right. Just waiting on door prizes. I finished eating, so I can carry the mobile cam now. So let's get the mobile cam out. Well, hello. Taking a break or going back out there?
The noise.
Yeah, yep. Okay. Get Wes. Well, Danny's picking the stream tables, so. Oh, my wife just got donuts. The Amish donuts. All right. Here's our casting table. So, and then our setup. All right. Where's Angel? There she is. Okay. They're doing their giveaways. So, Taylor getting that dub. Oh, here's the prize. Prize support. First place gets 4 booster boxes. Second gets 2, 1, 20, and 8. So there we go. There's your prize pool for all those that were wondering. So, got some of our locals up here. Brother Deaf again. What is all this stuff?
Stop Amy Board.
Oh.
Yeah, Amy cares.
Door prizes. Aww.
Avery Stone. Anything you like, leave it all together.
I want that.
Avery.
Alright. There's our pairings. I don't know what the stars mean. So if you guys know what the stars mean, what does that mean? Oh, is that people that have to be at a specific table? What do the stars mean, Danny?
That's table lock.
Table lock. Okay, alright. Okay, there we go. That's cool. Okay. Let's see, are there any other cool mats to show off? All the free pizza that we had. So, Badu Cape going on here. She's ready to win. She's already standing up. The Alolan Vulpix coming in as well. So, oh, Gracie got the win. You good? Okay. All right. All right, we're about to start. We'll grab our table. I think that was our last one, so you guys are good to come with me to the back. All right, I'm gonna turn this camera off, team. We're gonna get these competitors ready. We're gonna start round 3.
Especially that. Like,
All right, team, here we go.
Oh, I like the banner. I saw the
Yeah.
cross off the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if you could. So, all right. So, don't rush because you guys are still setting up and they started. Their time extension if you guys will need it. If you guys need a judge call, you can feel free to go out. You can knock on the door, wave at the camera. I'll get the idea. You're not mic'd up, so communicate however you please. Yeah, I don't think any questions. Cool. All right. Good luck, guys. All right. All right, team. Oh. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Ready to rock and roll. Let's. All right. I do not know what either of these players are playing. So we'll find out. We'll update the graphics when we get there. Gentleman on the left is John. It starts with a J. I'm pretty sure it's John. I'm pretty sure it's John. But my memory is bad. All right. So both of these gentlemen are 2-0 right now, so we can upload. Oh, we got a Mega Venusaur coming in. We love seeing the Mega Venusaurs, so really happy about that one. And Dragapult with, ooh, this might not be Dragapult. We see the Brave Bengal coming in, which would lead me to believe that it's not Dragapult. So really interested to see what comes of this one. Let's go ahead and fix the timer really quick. And we'll set that down to 25. Bang. Okay. And then Anthony's score. What's up, plumbers? How you doing? How you doing, man? We got 2 players, 2-0 right now. Neither one of these players' names are correct right now, so we'll get that fixed here in a moment once I get their names. Ooh, look at that. So we got the Cloak engine to feed. We got an Ethan's Typhlosion here. So Ethan's Typhlosion going to be really fun to watch and should be. Oh, this is not what Ryan wants to see at all. Ethan's Typhlosion, of course, going to hit that weakness. Oh, no. All right, well, let's see what happens. Where there's a will, there is always a way, right? Where there's a will, there is always a way. And let's see if we can find it. If he is able to get going quick enough, then maybe he's going to be able to develop quick enough, take enough quickly, but as a single prize deck, developing quick enough, not really possible against a single prize deck. But we'll kind of see what we're able to do here. Mega Venusaur, still a big body, so you're going to need a couple of those Ethan's Adventures to make their way into the discard for that Ethan's Typhlosion to really get going. So we'll kind of see how we develop here. Probably going to keep that Mega Venusaur off the field, not opting to give those 3 prizes. And if you get that Meganium down, Meganium's going to... You don't even need Meganium. These Teal Mask Ogerpons are going to power up so quickly that
it's gonna be able to hit into those Ethan Typhlosions that only have 170 HP, meaning that if I guess Meganium's still gonna need it because to power it up that high, without the Meganium, you're gonna be really hurting. So still gonna want that Meganium. Not really the end of the world either because Meganium it is only a single prizer, as we use the ability on both Teal Mask Ogrepons, drawing those cards, able to still put an energy down for turn if we so please. The other advantage of that Mega Venusaur, if he did opt to go that route, is that Mega Venusaur is going to let him hit for one hit KO on that Ethan Typhlosion. But again, you can only use that card for so long.
It's just me.
Yep. So, but as we get into checking those Ethan Typhlosions, wanted to see how many we actually have. I don't have names yet. Yeah. He's supposed to message me the names.
That one's Joe.
Joe? Okay. Perfect. I can fix Joe.
Markland.
Joe Markland?
Yes, Markland.
Perfect. All right.
The reason I know that is because I see him every week.
Okay. All right. So we got Joe Markland on the right.
The other gentleman I do not know. Yeah, that's my boy Joe.
All right. A little bit of a slow start for Anthony here, though. Anthony not able to develop a whole lot, and then Joe does opt to put down that Mega Venusaur. Again, that Mega Venusaur is still pretty safe as long as we don't see those Ethan's Adventures go into the discard, even with that double weakness to fire. So still doing okay here. And because Anthony had such a slow start, we can start hitting quickly. Now, one of the things that Joe's going to want to find here is that Meganium. Not right now, not able to do a lot. But that bug catching set is certainly going to help get you there, as we can search 7 cards deep, find 2 grass cards, energy or Pokemon, and put them into our hands as we put that Venusaur here. Looks like not going to go back in, so we're going to shuffle it up for our opponent here and kind of see what develops at this time. Anthony really not seeing the start that he wants. One of the downfalls of this best of one format, best of one, your opponent could have a little bit more time, and you're afforded this opportunity to kind of have a bad start, right? And you're afforded the opportunity to have the start that our Ethan Typhlosion player is having right now, because you're able to come back in those other 2 games where your deck, let's be honest, sometimes your deck just beats you. You just fail out, right? You get this hand where you just can't do anything, where the deck beats itself. And right now, that's kind of the world that Anthony's living in. But let's see what he's able to do here. Joe's still drawing a lot of cards, getting there, but still not doing a whole lot. But we do get that other Teal Mask down, drawing some more cards, and those Teal Masks are going to be the name of the game here. But meanwhile, just developing those Teal Masks, you got Solar Transfer from that team, or that Mega Venusaur, that is going to let you, move all that to the Venusaur if you want to, for those big KOs. And that might be what we see here. We might see that Teal Mask Ogrepon retreat, go into that Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur then able to just take out that Cyndaquil there. And let's see if that's what we see happen here from Joe. All right. Oh, we do find the Latias. We don't even have to pay the retreat cost now. That Latias is going to come in, going to let that Mega Venusaur come down. We're going to use that Solar Transfer, transfer those 4 energies to that Mega Venusaur, take out that Cyndaquil. And this just, for our Typhlosion player, this is just not the way you want to see it go, when your deck almost feels like an auto win into something like Mega Venusaur. Now, on the same flip of the coin, Typhlosion's still far from out, right? He's still able to do a whole lot right now because he is a single prize deck. There's still a lot that he's able to do if he's able to develop, if he's able to find the things that he needs. That is definitely a tough hand to see though. Really going through here, getting that prime catcher. So prime catcher is definitely an interesting one because prime catcher maybe just trying to get cards out of his hand. Prime catcher's not going to do a whole lot because of that Latios. You just kind of move it back up for free and you don't necessarily have to concern yourself much. But as we turn it back over to Joe here, Joe, the world at his fingertips right now, going to be able to take out very easily, take another prize. But again, one of those things where you got a Mega Venusaur down. That Mega Venusaur, you only need to take out 2 of them, and that's game over. So still plenty of time for our Typhlosion player to get back into this game. Typhlosion. There we go. That'll be his name for now. All right. All right, there we take the knockout, take our second prize, moving energy to that Mega Venusaur, just getting it ready for the inevitable, that might come up. That Dracloak can be huge here. Oh, and there we go. That's what we needed to get going because that is our engine. We find that Ethan's Typhlosion. Ethan's Typhlosion comes down. You're then able to search your deck. This is what Joe had to get ahead of. He needed the slow start from our Typhlosion player, and then he just needed this capability to have time, take a couple prizes before his opponent could do anything, and now he has that opportunity to do that. But now what we're seeing here from our Typhlosion player is he now has the opportunity to get going as well. Again, 2 Mega Venusaurs on the board, 3 prizes each. It is very easy for our Typhlosion player to come back into this game, take that victory. Joe has a long ways to go when he's only taking 1 prize at a time. Now, I believe we did see a boss's order in hand, so that means Joe can take that out, keep the Typhlosion off the board for 1 more turn. But Ethan's Typhlosion with 1 Ethan's in the discard now, that means that able to hit for 60 more, so he's able to hit for 100, able to hit for 200. So if he's able to get rid of another Ethan's Adventure, which he can do next turn, hitting for 120, so 160. So he needs to get rid of 2 more Ethan's Adventures before he has enough to be able to get things going. And in the meantime, that's 2 turns of Ethan's Adventures, and that's 2 more knockouts that Joe can take. And he's currently sitting at 4 prizes. So our Typhlosion player definitely needs. Hey, what was his name on the left?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll grab this one.
Okay. But we did get that boss's order, and that is exactly what he needed. There was that boss's order. Daniel. There we go. Thank you, sir. No, you're good. Okay. There we go. We now have Daniel versus Joe here. Not Typhlosion player versus Joe. So, all right. So, going into it, Joe is seeing everything he needs in this matchup. It is going the way he needs. But, again, 3 prizes left. Another Ethan's Adventure goes down. And Daniel only needs to play 1 more Ethan's Adventure to be able to get there. So there is a world because let's pretend. So we look at this board. We're gonna see Daniel pass. It goes back to Joe. Joe takes one prize. So Joe takes one prize. It goes down to 2 prizes. But then it goes back to Daniel. Daniel is then able to take out the Mega Venusaur. So it's most likely going to come down to, does Daniel find the Prime Catcher or a boss's order on his last turn? He needs to find a Prime Catcher or a way to move up the other Mega Venusaur on his last turn. If he's able to, he was able to get enough time to get there. This is going to be a very, very close game. But right now, it looks like Joe's been in the driver's seat this entire time, driving down the highway, very comfortable, tops down, just chilling, windows down, top down. But just like that, Daniel may be taking over. Daniel may be taking over here. And we're going to find out on our next turn what happens. He still has 6 prizes. We don't know exactly what's prized here, so... But there's his ability. Okay, takes that Ultra Ball. That's going to be able to help him find that Typhlosion. I thought it was West. I could see. Okay, all right, Greninja. I could see that. So, okay. Is that a site? I actually don't know. That is a scoop up Cyclone. Put one of your Pokemon and all attached cards into your hand. That is going to be huge. That scoop up Cyclone changes so much because scoop up Cyclone would let him pick up his Mega Venusaur. But it looks like his scoop up Cyclone went to his discard. Oh, he picked up a Teal Mask. Very interesting because that scoop up Cyclone, what that allowed him to do is that scoop up Cyclone would let him pick up his Mega Venusaur, meaning that the Ethan's Typhlosion would have to go into the one Mega Venusaur and then a Teal Mask and then another Pokemon. And that would buy Joe all the time he would have needed. So by using that there for the Meowth, we're gonna see how that turns out for Joe. But I think that Scoop Up Cyclone may have needed to be used on a Mega Venusaur. What we're really counting on here is, if you're Joe, is really counting on seeing, does he have the capability to get another Typhlosion set up? And that is really going to be a huge piece of it. But there's one of them there, and we do see the 2 Typhlosions in his deck still. So there's our Fire Energies to be able to set both up. So ladies and gentlemen, this is really going to come down to, does Daniel have the boss's order or a way to move the other Mega Venusaur up to the active spot next turn? But I think Joe will be forced to put the Mega Venusaur into the active spot anyways to take out the Typhlosion. And because of that, Daniel doesn't even need to find a way to move up the Mega Venusaur because it's already going to be there. So Joe getting all the way down to 1 prize, but unfortunately those Megas just able to carry the weight of this match. But it's far from over. It's far from over. Daniel still needs 2 turns, still needs a way to move that Mega Venusaur up into the active spot before he's able to get there. We see a rare candy and something else. Let's see if Mega Venusaur is able to get us there. We saw a Mega Venusaur. All right, takes out that Mega Venusaur. Takes out that Mega Venusaur to take the 3 prizes. Correct. So he can. That's true, and that would force Daniel to find the way to move up Mega Venusaur. So we're still in a place where that is very much the answer where we've left Daniel. He's left it all to fate, saying figure it out. And that would explain, yeah, boss's game. We did see him move or use the one item earlier, and I cannot remember the name of it. It's not Prime Catcher. It's the item where you flip a coin. If it's heads, you can move a character. If it's tails, you do nothing. We did see him use one earlier. So we'll see if he's able to find another or find a boss. We have not seen an ace spec played either, so he could be running the Prime Catcher. So it's gonna come down to the very last turn of, does he have it or does he not? And Joe just being able to take out 3 prizes before Daniel was able to do anything at all, really paying off here. All right. Whew. Here we go. Joe wondering, is there anything else I can do here? Is there anything else that's helpful here? Moving all those energies over. So 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Still needs to 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Is there only... Oh, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Did I miss something? The fire energy counts. Yeah, that is true. Okay, I did miss something. Thank you, Zensi. So, okay, so now there's the secret box. The secret box, if he does run boss's orders, which we're going to assume he does, there's the boss. He's gonna boss it up. Oh my goodness. There we go. Holy crap. That, I got to admit, if I was Daniel and we're riding that early game where it's like, this is like an auto win matchup, and then we come and we get there and we're just do nothing for 3 turns. Daniel was able to do nothing for 3 turns. Joe being able to take those 3 prizes early on, but unfortunately, just there. Yeah, Zensi, I agree. I think he had to. I think what he could have done is solar transferred all of the energies first to put them on the teal mask, or even just one teal mask, and then scoop up on the Mega Venusaur. And I think that would have got him there and would have done what he needed. And unfortunately, probably thinking that right now, like, oh well, I should have definitely played that a little bit differently. But you know what? It's always easier to notice those things when you're watching than it is when you're actively playing. Very good game though. But 2 off meta decks as well. So very good game from 2 off meta decks. So let's go ahead and run out there. Change mics real quick. All right. Good game, gentlemen. That was interesting.
I don't know if you heard what I was saying. I realized when I scooped up, I should have
Yep.
scooped up the Venusaur
Yep.
and just went with Teal Max.
Yeah, I was talking about that on stream. I was like, scoop up, he's gonna win the game with scoop up. And then I saw it on your Discord. I was like, what happened? Because I still saw your Venusaur down, but you know.
Yeah, I knew I was just trying to stall him as much
Yeah,
as
exactly, and
possible.
it was working. Like it was working. Yeah, like that
I
was.
was like, oh my god, this is crazy. I'm gonna use every resource I can. Just
Yep.
to be, like,
Exactly.
bosses in
I
the
couldn't.
market.
Well, I mean, just the fact that we see 2 off meta decks come on stream and then like is crazy, and then Daniel, you see that the grass type and you're like auto win, and then you get your hand, you're like, oh god. But then.
I saw Victini and I was like, oh shit, I'm on fire.
But no, that was crazy. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for the game. So, but that was awesome. So.
All right. Whew. That was a game. That was a game, ladies and gents. So let's go ahead and see what's going on out here. All right. Let's get the mobile cam going. All right, let's do an angel hunt. Let's find Angel. I still have not found Angel. Oh, there she is. Okay. All right. So this is what our stream room looks like from out here. So we'll move around in a second. All right. Let's check I'll check the chat real quick, and then we'll kind of move around and see what's going on, see if there's any games going on still. So, all right, sweet. Let's run around. We're gonna see what's going on out here, and see if there's any matches going on still that we can kind of focus on. Look over their shoulders, maybe. Oh, we still got quite a few matches going on. So, still got just over 5 minutes going on. So. That's a mega slow bro coming in here. So guard chomp into probably mega Excadrill going on. So no, you're good. Win a door prize earlier, did you? Yeah. Nice, congratulations. So hey Liam, how's it going? What did you decide to play? Mega Excadrill? Yeah? How's it treating you? Yeah? 2-1? Very nice, very nice. Oh, here's the match everybody wanted to see. There you go. There's Wes on stream, guys. What? Alright. Another mega slow bro. Loving seeing these mega slow bros. There's that young lady rocking her Team Rockets Mewtwo with their Mewtwo jersey. Looking good, looking good. So, still got quite a few matches going on though. Got some slowpoke action with some Greninja going on. Some hide and sneak going on. I lost Angel again, so I have to be careful with my camera. Angel keeps moving, and it's making my life very difficult. I think she went in the back. Where? Oh, okay. All right. Brother Jeff, everyone. Oh my God, we had some Toucanon action. Alakazam Toucanon going on. Did you sign something? Nice. What do you have you signed? Nice. I meant the date that early. Got some Lucario. All right. Let's see what's going on in the chat and check in real quick. Let's check in. Anything crazy going on? Anyone trying Mega Greninja? We definitely did see. There's your Inception. All the screens. We did. There was a Mega Greninja out there. I saw an SIR Greninja. I thought. Okay. I don't know who Sunny or Tyler is, but hi. Or Mose G. Show me Mose G. I don't know who Mose G is either, brother. So hopefully you just saw him. Okay, we gotta quit doing that. Okay, all right. That did look pretty cool though. Just checking on the chat, seeing what's up. For those that just tuned in, when I'm on the mobile cam, which you can see on the bottom, it says mobile cam, I cannot see the chat. My phone cannot do chat and mobile cam at the same time. So, is what it is. It's our way though of you guys being able to see what's going on versus just a screen that says starting soon. So hopefully we're okay with that. How'd it go? You got it?
But he threw my hand away, and I was like, oh, no.
Oh, the special red card? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I just needed one.
Nice. All right. Good job. All right.
Oh, how do I win this game?
All right.
Yeah, I lost my last.
All right. Timing around. Still got a couple more people playing. Looks like one last game going on here. So. All right. There's our beautiful judge, Rob. Hey, young man. How's it going?
Good.
What's your record?
0.
0. Hey, at least you're having fun, right? Good.
I almost won.
You almost won? Wow. We were close. All right. Keep having fun, man. All right. All right. Let's see.
2-1.
All right. Let's see if that last match is still going. They should be in turns. Time is up in the round, so let's kind of see what's going on there.
It's right now 2:30. But I mean, you have legacy, so I wouldn't have taken a prize. But I was gonna boss up any of these guys. So that's game. Boss for whoever. And then, yeah, nice. You know, great game, brother.
All right. Able to get there. Able to get there. So, head judge came over to make sure they're playing good. I did not see a turn dice, so who knows how many extra turns they did take, but all right. So we're gonna have our pairings up in a second. I have to throw my phone on the charger, so we're gonna turn the mobile cam off for a second so it can charge for a little bit, and then we'll get going into our next round here momentarily. But hopefully the next round goes quick. I know there's a bunch of kiddos out there that want to be on stream, so if the next round goes quick, then we'll go ahead, grab one of the kiddos, put them on stream, and I'll play some Mega Manectric. So have some fun with that. The wife has been texting me, so I should probably text her back also. All right. But yeah, for you guys in the chat, what are we enjoying? What are we liking in the new set? For me, Mega Manectric, not that it got a whole lot really that helped it, but I'm still enjoying it. But I mean, festival lead, of course. What's crazy is I've not seen any festival leads out there, and I just feel like festival leads is like I don't know. It's not the best deck in the format, but the deck feels just stupid good. So All right, we're going to put our phone on the charger. We're going to run out there and check how things are going. I'll still be mic'd up so you guys can still hear the action. You just won't be able to see anything for a moment. So just bear with us while the phone charges and we get the mobile cam going again. So I wonder if I could run 90 plus 20 plus 50 still doesn't hit anything. I just don't think there's a way to make Myriadon any good. Now here though, here's our Mega Manectric expert. How you doing? What's your score? 2-1. 2-1? All right. What was your loss?
The Kangaskhan ad sold up.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be annoying.
It was fine. Like he red carded me, Claw Darkness, and then I just bricked after that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I really just needed to find an energy.
Yeah, to get the Kilowatto to draw you something.
Both of my lots was a prize.
Oh my god! Oh god! You should have just led with that. All right. Still in it. What's the? Can X3 still make it or probably?
I have no idea.
No. Okay. All right. So. I mean, if anything, though, even if you don't make Top Cut, still 8 packs for top 16, not for a free event. So, but.
I'm not, like, I got to play Pokemon Pizza. Like, I'm already
right. Well, yeah, exactly. For free. Like, that's the crazy part. Yep.
No bad, right?
Yeah. Can't argue with that, man. Glad you can make it out. So, I'm glad you're playing your favorite deck too.
Yeah,
So,
I'm playing.
am I playing? No, but
Oh, thank God.
I'm just casting tonight. So, no festival. Which is what's crazy though is I mean I missed some of the games in festival league can be faster, but I haven't seen any festival league yet, which is bonkers to me. Just absolutely bonkers. Like the deck, yeah, terrible festival league there. So stupid. I don't know if you've played against it at all yet. Like
no, I haven't.
in Pitch Black.
I played it before Gladion.
Yeah.
I imagine with
Oh
Gladion.
my God, man! It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like it's dumb how good it is now. So that's that. If I was playing, that's what I would have played today. So table 48. Ah, it's a caster's winnings now. Like, thanks, man. Yeah. Table 48. Okay. Okay. All right. Man, see, you gotta love honesty because someone left their prize Chaos Rising ETB on the ground, and instead of someone taking it, I messed up, guys. I went down the row of the pairings, so now I'm stuck. But someone literally just returned an ETB, so. Jesse.
No, I meant like placing.
Versus one, and it goes to this.
Is this?
That's last round.
This is last one? Okay, this is what I need.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody left this on the table.
Ooh.
Or next to where they were sitting, so. Table 40. Yeah, it was on the floor, so I'm hoping it was one of either 47 or 48. So Yeah.
Katie Gerhardt, Lennox Barkley, or Ryan Antonucci, or Matthew.
It was probably Ryan. Yep. Okay. Because Ryan won one. I think he took this one. So. All right. Where did he go? Well, I'll just. Thanks, Rob. Table 32. All right. 36. All right, 32. Table 32. Table 32. Ryan, you missing something?
No way.
Yeah, someone returned it. Someone said, hey, I found this on the ground. Yeah, brother. You even have a backpack. Okay. Who we picking?
Table 4.
Table 4? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Did you message me their names?
I already did.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'm sorry? Yeah. Yep, okay. All right. We got a local on stream this time, so that's going to be exciting. Got some 3. I'm mic'd up, but yeah, I'll turn it off real quick. All right. Sorry, I had to turn the mic off for a second. Okay. They're doing prize wheel right now. Let me get our names up on the board. We have our next opponent. They're table 4. They're both 3-0. We got Michaela De Corato and Aiden Casey. So we'll throw our local here on the right. I believe Aiden was saying he was planning on playing Mega Excadrill, so we'll see if that's what they stuck with. So get that Aiden Casey up here, make that look pretty. Bang. Aiden Casey, do this. Bang, pretty. Okay. And then we've got Michaela. Decorato. Okay, there we go. And they both are 3-0. All right. Going into round 4.
Landed one and went taking off running like he was on the Price is Right. It was so cute.
We love it when the kiddos win. All right.
He looked like he was running down and spin the wheel on Price is Right.
That's awesome. All right. We are ready to rock and roll. We just need to figure out what they're playing, and we'll figure that out. Let's just go ahead and get ready for Excadrill now, because like I said, I'm pretty sure he's on that Mega Excadrill. there's a lot of people that are excited that I'm not playing because they didn't want to face against Festival Lead. And you know what though? I'm kind of happy that I'm making that reputation. I like being a person that people are like, "Oh, I don't want to play against you." It's always a fun reputation to have. Yeah. So, all right.
Aiden and Michaela.
Yep. So, throw our local on the right.
Yeah.
So,
They should be heading back here soon.
yeah, now, yep. Yep, so. Can I get you? Sorry, can I get you guys to switch? Just because I already set it up. So, my bad. Danny was faster than I was. So, sweet. Well, welcome to the stream room. Okay, if a couple things, you guys are not mic'd up, so you communicate however you please.
Okay. Is there audio though?
There is no audio. So yeah, you guys are good to say, speak, however. Yeah. If you need a judge, wave on the screen, knock on the door, go out there, call one of them, however you guys feel the need.
Should we not use the...
We would prefer you use those, you know, but some people are difficult like Aiden, so. Let's see, and judge round, of course you guys will get a couple more minutes because they are already set up and everything, so don't rush about that. And then pronouns. She, her, he, him, perfect. All right, any questions for me?
No, how do we know when to start round?
You can start around. So, yep, you're good. So, yep, you're good.
In terms of ability markers,
You can use whatever you want. Yep. So, yep. If at any point you feel like I get too loud and you can actually start hearing me, we haven't had the issue yet, but if it gets to that point, just knock on the door. I'll get it and I'll shut up. So, appreciate you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Enjoy. All right. Here we go, guys. We got round 4 coming in. Let's go ahead and mute some things.
Bang, and let's rock and roll, guys. Round 4 coming in. We got Michaela and Aiden facing off against each other. We got Grayson doing the Lord's work and putting some things away coming in behind me. But let's see what we're rocking with. Again, I'm assuming that Aiden is on Excadrill. I could be wrong. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. So we'll kind of see what he develops. So, and then no idea what Michaela's running. So we're kind of just in the wind, waiting to find out. All right. Just making sure they get those shuffles real good, doing the pleasantries. How's the weather today? It must be super nice. How was your drive? Where are you from? How's the tournament going? What do you think about Pitch Black? All the pleasantries, right, that we do. All right, there goes the dice roll off the table. And then we don't even get to see what it was. So, all right, here we go. Looks like our shuffling is just about done. There go the cuts. Okay. Here we go. There's the good game. Let's begin. Ooh, we got an Evital and a Meowth. Michaela with a nice start, and unfortunately Aiden with not having the start that he wants. Evital does not tell us what we're up against, though. Oh, it's a Dragapult Evital deck. Very interesting. So, really interesting when you see these Evitals in here because it gives us that opportunity again, slowing down the game. And that's the name of the game for Dragapult. If you can control the pace at which the game goes, you're gonna be in a really good place because Dragapult is typically gonna win those longer games as it has time to actually set up the way that it really wants to set up. So, we're still not sure if we got Excadrill on the other side, though, because there's a Fighting Gong. So Fighting Gong, this might be the Toucanon deck. It could be Lucario. Or it could be... It is Lucario. Wow, look at that. So we got a Lucario coming in here. So this is a good matchup for Lucario. Lucario likes to see these Dragapult decks. You know, it's that ability to hit really hard. It can one-hit KO that Dragapult. It can go really fast, really early. It just needs a little bit of a better start than this, but we're going. We get that Lunatone and the Soul Rock out, and we do have the Rocky Energy. So that Rocky Energy is going to let us draw cards now when we discard it with the Lunatone to draw the 3 cards. And then if we wanted, we can try and move up and hit for 70. I don't know if we'll be moving up this turn, but both players having a good time. Both lots of smiles, so enjoying themselves. We like seeing an Evital Dragapult deck, though. It's something, again, like I was saying, slows the game down. One of the problems with that Evital, though, I don't know. I don't think there's a problem. I think if you're Michaela, you're in a really happy place right now. Meowth is the thing that you want to see in the active spot. It's gonna let you. That's an easy, don't let him retreat going on. You're gonna be able to control the game there because that Meowth, it's gonna force Aiden to find a switch. Air Balloon's not gonna cut it, but he can Air Balloon here, and that might be what he wants to do because he can Air Balloon, put that Soul Rock up, hit for 70. And then even with that one Monkey Dory, if there's that one Monkey Dory is not going to be enough to actually save that Evital next turn. All right, there goes the Dracloak coming down, the stamped Dracloak that just looks so pristine. Pokepad coming out, finding another Dracloak most likely. There we go. Going to use that ability again to get that draw. Again, Dracloak showing off why it's the best, why the card makes Dragapult what it is, why it makes Dragapult as good as it is. Again, we talked about it earlier. The consistency that Dracloak gives you by having a draw engine that also threatens a card like Dragapult is a nasty, nasty combination. All right. I think if you're Michaela, one of the things you did not want to see here was that Soul Rock engine getting going. The ability, or honestly, the air balloon. Getting that air balloon would have been really nice too, because that if he hadn't seen that air balloon, it would have bought you an extra turn with that Evital just slowing things down. So. All right. Using that Dracloak ability. Looked like a Dragapult and a Pheasantipity, neither one doing a whole lot for you here. And Pheasantipity also presenting kind of an potential issue with Lucario being able to take it out so easily. And looks like we just kept the Dragapult and sent that Pheasantipity back. Ultra Ball coming down. She's rocking all the stamped cards, and I'm here for it. I'm a big fan of the stamped cards. I really am. We see the Meowth coming down. Meowth, again, another card Gonna find that Lily's, another stamped card coming down. I'm digging the bling that Michaela is showing off today. Really just trying to set up as much as she can. And I wonder if there's a world where there is no Crispin opportunity here. There's no rare candy opportunity here. I'm very curious what we're going to see Michaela do to answer the Lucario that's going to be coming down. Now, one thing that we have going for us is it looks like she is on a Dragapult variant. So we'll kind of see what happens there. Loving how much of a good time these players are having also. Both big smiles, both really enjoying themselves. Again, it's a free event it's a free event. What's not to love with the potential to win a bunch of booster boxes, a bunch of packs, prize wall opportunities. All thanks to Safari Zone Collectibles, just giving back to the people that make it possible for them to kind of the players are what make Safari Zone Collectibles possible, right? The players that support the store, and this is what it's all about. The store is giving back to the players, and that's what's happening here today. So we got this summer appreciation event, and everybody all smiles. They paid nothing. They got free pizza. Every single person got free pizza. I mean, and we got door prizes. As we pass it back over to Aiden, Aiden takes that draw, only 2 cards in hand, and a pass. So this is where things can really hurt, because that Soul Rock not able to do anything, and only the 1 card in hand. Aiden's praying for a good top deck here as Michaela is able to use those Dracloaks to just go absolutely crazy, developing an entire board of, well, craziness, Dragapult action. And Aiden, unfortunately, with a really great turn and really great start, not able to get things going. Now, Aiden does have a lot of outs here. He does have the Lily's Determination. He has Fighting Gong. He has, well, I guess that's it. So, Lily's and Fighting Gong. A Night Stretcher would help here as well. Essentially, looking for a way to get an energy in play is going to give him the ability to start doing things. Even getting the Aura Jab to come into... No, Aura Jab wouldn't do it. Just needing that 1 energy to get that draw engine going is what you're really hoping for Aiden here. All right. And you can kind of see the, not defeat on Aiden, but at the same time, just why? Why is this happening to me? Why is my deck doing me dirty like this? Because Lucario oftentimes a deck that can just get going so quickly, and you really want to control the pace. And there goes that retreat coming in. So, all right, did we get the ability to do something? It looked like it may have been a Fighting Gong. It is a switch. And the Lilies. He top decked the Lilies. That is everything that Aiden needed here. So not only that, actually top decking the Lilies and having the switch in hand is massive, because what that allowed is to get out of that retreat. So even if he Lilies here, without the switch, he was still in a really rough position, because now Aiden has the opportunity to go ham. Now he has the opportunity, if he finds an energy here, if he finds 2 energies, even better. But if he finds an energy here to put it on the Lucario, he retreats the Meowth into the Lucario, takes that 1 shot on the Evital, and then he's got that Lucario in hand that's going to need 2 shots from the Dragapult. So he's able to then set up Mega Brave, then get a Gravity Mountain down, getting a Premium Power Pro down, able to go in there, take out those Dragapults, or just start bossing up those Dracloaks and taking out the Dracloaks. Gonna be a really big thing as we see a couple Premium Power Pros in hand. And did we get an energy? And there's the energies. There's the energies that Fighting Gong. Love the card. Just doing a little double checking here. What do we got in our deck? What do we got prized? We saw that, oh boy, I'm going to butcher this. Hirayama. Hirayama is going to be a big one because that is your pseudo boss's order. So we see that there is a boss's order in the discard already. So what's going on, Smo? Never seen Lucario versus Dragapult. It is a good matchup. It's one of those that Dragapult still, of course, being the deck that it is, very capable of getting this matchup win. But Lucario is one that gives Dragapult a run for its money. There goes the Premium Power Pro. Very interesting. 70 plus 40 is 110. So probably going to push up the Soul Rock here. Soul Rock is going to let you take out the Evital. And it only leaves the one prizer left. Let's see how he plays this out. But this is what Aiden needed. This is what we were saying. Either an energy or a Lilies. And just like that, Aiden's very much back in this game because of what Lucario is able to do with so little. And then now with that Lucario, he's able to start moving those energies around to do what he needs. And let's see how this goes from here. All right, is going to push the Lucario up. Is going to take that out. That 130. The Premium Power Pro, unless I'm just a little crazy. Let's check out Evital. 110. Not 100% sure why the Premium Power Pro, but it happened. It's gone. It's over with. We took our one prize, and it's back to Michaela. I'll be curious. I'm going to try and ask him after why we played that Premium Power Pro. Maybe it was to get it out of his hand. Maybe hoping, trying to play against Stamp, get that out so I can draw into better cards. We see the Risky Ruins coming down. A great card to kind of really get that Monkey Dory going. As we see a Monkey Dory come down thanks to Pokepad. Putting that 20 damage on is going to let you move that where you need it. And if we move that 20 damage to Soul Rock, still not quite enough, but we can move it to the Riolu. So if we evolve into Dracloak here, use the Monkey Dory, move the 20 damage to Riolu, hit for 20 on that Mega Lucario, or hit for Dragapult for 200 with Phantom Dive, and then take out the Riolu in the same turn, that's going to be annoying to deal with. Oh, we confuse. The Dark Bell comes down, the Pitch Black Dark Bell. When you play this card, it confuses your opponent's character. So really big coming into this. One that has been quite controversial on if it deserves a place in a Dragapult deck. But we're going to see if it pays off here with that Mega Lucario now being confused with 200 damage on there. Aiden can do everything right here. He can set up the Gravity Mountain. He can set up the Premium Power Pro for enough. Or sorry, he doesn't even. All he needs is a Gravity Mountain. No, he does need Gravity plus Premium. So he's got the energy. There's the Gravity. There's the Premium in hand. And now he just has to hope to get a little bit lucky. He's going to roll the dice. He's going to see if he gets there. This dice roll is going to be massive for Aiden. This is going to be so big for Aiden. I am on the edge of my seat because this, if he is not able to attack here, that Dragapult is going to take that Lucario out for take 3 prizes, taking Michaela down to 2. And when you're Aiden and you're sitting on a Meowth in your bench and your opponent only needs 2 prize cards, that is the most dangerous card in the game to have on your board. Aiden right now thinking, God, please dice roll. Please don't let it be like this. But this is where Michaela taking out that Riolu is just such a big deal. Thanks for the follow. Scotty makes moves. Appreciate you. Perfect time to come in here and see a game that's coming down to the wire. There's a Wally's Compassion. Unfortunately, not able to rock and roll with that right now. Wally's Compassion, though, pretty good. So we're gonna... Now, the other thing about this is even if we're able to take on the Dragapult here, we can't use Aura Jab, which means we can't power up the next Riolu. Did he get it? And that's game, and he's calling defeat. The confusion, the Dark Bell with the victory. The Dark Bell, probably the only card in the deck. Oh, and running Hero's Cape. Oh my goodness. Michaela running Hero's Cape in there as well. Oh, wow. Oh, man, what a game. That Dark Bell just doing Aiden so dirty there. That confusion, Aiden had it all except for that one go. Man. Oh, man. Looks like we may be in for a second game, though. Looks like they may just be having some fun playing a second game for us, just because why not? See if things maybe went a little differently. If Aiden had a little bit better of a start. Oh, I did that wrong. Nope, they're not. All right. Okay. Okay, there we go. That would have been.
So, like, the main, like, things about the deck are that it plays around, like, the risky, the Dunsparce package. And to kind of combat some stuff with the mirror, it plays the Hero's Cape and the, where are you? The Dark Bell. Yeah, so these two are like the sneaky little inclusions that were added. I wish I could say this is my list. My friend found the list on Twitter, and we kind of like talked about what we would tweak with it, and we ended up like cutting a 1-1-1 line to go with like the 3 additional crushing hammer.
Yeah, they're just good.
Like, it makes some other matchups a bit easier.
Yep.
And then to deal with like the Alakazams that are running around, we have.
Nice. Okay. Yep.
So like.
Yeah, I mean it was awesome. I got like we saw the Evital come down, and I was like, well, because so on the stream I put the card that like the main card in their deck, and I see the Evital, and I was like, well, that tells us nothing. And the next thing you know, I see the Dreepy, and I was like, wow, that's. I like the idea, because the thing about Dragapult, it's why they like Badoo so much, it's about just slowing the game down and getting it set up. And then especially your list with the Dark Bells and the Crushing and the Hero's Cape, and that Evital, the perfect way to do it. Like
I mean, they're like the cute things about Dark Bell, like being able to Dark Bell before evolving and things like that, just to like have it not affect your board whatsoever. It's like just more things of dealing with the mirror is really like the big thing. Like not having to like more coin flips, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Leave it up to fate, you know.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, like, what do you have to lose, right? It's a great card. I mean, is only pitch black card in there?
Dark Bell is the only pitch black included.
Okay, yeah.
I built like a few other decks that were more pitch black focused, but
listen, when Dragapult's as good as it
it's
is,
just too
like,
good,
yeah, exactly.
right?
I'm sure at Worlds we're going to be seeing plenty of Dragapults with no pitch black in it. So
I think that like there are a few interesting ideas that come out of pitch black. unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna really see any of it until rotation, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But like, there are some like pretty. I think Dark Bell and Gwyn are like the two big cards that we'll see, aside from like the Sneak archetype, which I don't think is like super threatening. But Dark Bell Gwyn give like a few dark decks like, I think Grimmsnarl has a room to be.
It just has to be figured out. Yeah.
I think if someone cracks the Grimmsnarl 60, that will be a pretty scary threat when they figure out how to stop the bricking situation.
Yeah.
This kind of helps with that, but like, I'm just happy I didn't hit any Grim.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like seeing Heroes Cape, so I'm a huge Festival League player. That's what I played all this set, and then we got Gladion, and I'm like, yes. But like, I see something like Heroes Cape, if I don't find Tool Scrapper, you can just as easily put that on your Monkey Dory. Next thing you know, and I say Monkey Dory because now if I take out something like your Evital, I use a Gladion. Gladion won't be able to take out the Monkey Dory you move up, right? Like, so it just, and of course you could always put it on Dragapult, but
the modifiers with Dragapult still make it a little annoying with Festival League.
It does, 100%. So, but it's just the Heroes Cape edition is unique. People aren't going to expect it. They're going to play around Unfair Stamp because that's what happens. But no, I love it. I think it's a really cool. Do you also still run Badoo?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
There's one Badoo in here.
Yeah.
It's one Badoo, double Monkey.
Okay. Nice.
So.
And I love all the stamps.
Yeah.
Like the foiling on the stamp cards is just so good, and you just kept playing the stamped after stamp. So
I'm so close. I have two Pokepad, and I'm only missing 2 more. So I have to find those other 2, and then I'll have like all Cosmo items, and I'll be like, so.
That's awesome.
But yeah, like that just looks so good.
It does. It just looks so good. So, well, perfect. Well, thanks for talking to me, Michaela.
Thank you.
4-0 now, right?
4-0, yes.
Woo-wee. 3 more rounds to go.
Honestly, traveled from New York. Wasn't expecting to do this well. I kind of joked that like, I'll just go like 0-3 and then just scour the shop.
Yeah,
so
why
really,
not?
Really happy with how I'm doing so far.
Yeah. What part of New York? How far?
New York City. So it was about 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for coming down. Have you been to this store before?
No, first time. I love it.
Awesome.
It's such a cool shop.
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty lucky here. We're pretty lucky here. So, well, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Michaela. Enjoy the rest of your games.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Dragapult with Heroes Cape and Dark Bell. How about that? So, okay. Hopefully, okay. I can turn it down a little now. Could you guys hear that reasonably well? I put it just in the middle of the table, as you guys saw. Could you hear both of us? I'm always a little worried because I'm pretty sure you could hear me. Okay. It was great. Perfect. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Well, let's go see what's happening out there. Let's see what's happening out there. Okay. Let's get the mobile cam set up. We might have a visit from the wifey today. The wife is in a really good mood. She got her hair done today. That always puts her in a good mood. I mean, who doesn't enjoy a $300 haircut? So but so she's in a good mood. So she might be stopping by to say hi to everybody in a little bit. So, but yeah, everybody's just in a good mood today so far. That's what we like to see. As my phone is being silly. Come on, mobile cam. Refresh, share your camera, allow. All right, let's go see what's going on out here. Bang. Did it work? There it is. Come on, turn sideways. There we go. All right, let's go see what's going on out here. All right. Where's Angel at? Let's do the angel hunt. The good old-fashioned angel hunt. Oh, she's not at the... We got some Blaziken Dragapult. I'm still not seeing any Festival Lead. Sorry?
What's the Twitch channel name?
Either Safari Zone Live or Meyer Madness.
Okay.
So either one you'll find it. So it's on YouTube as well. So yep. YouTube will be Meyer Madness. So yep.
M-Y-E-R.
M-E-Y-E-R.
What is it?
M-E-Y-E-R.
And then
So,
that.
yep.
No, I know.
We got another Dragapult with Hero's Cape and Evital as well. So,
Yeah. Take that, bro. Take that one.
I've never even seen that Iron Leaves card. We got to hide and sneak. What's up?
I wasn't sure if there was a plan to, but toward the end, definitely make sure you,
I'm mic'd up, by the way. Okay.
Give a shout out. Make everybody give a shout out and a thank you and applause to Angel and Dan.
Yeah.
They don't have to.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, it might.
Hey, tell everybody to leave good reviews.
Yeah. yeah.
Scalpers with a storefront, you get free shit.
Yeah. All right. I still don't know where Angel's at. She's in her office. Thank you. All right. We're free. She's in her office. All right. How's it going? You pulled something.
Yeah, because all his brothers and sisters are winning the...
I know. That's what I heard. You got the wheel? All right. What'd you pull? Show it off. Guys, there's so much Dragapult here. Oh, you and your sister did a pack battle? Full Art Iron Defender and a Manectric. Very nice.
I think you know who won.
Did she win? Yeah. Did she win the pack battle? Good job, buddy.
All my siblings, not me.
Oh. All right. There's our next round of giveaways. So, our next round of giveaways coming up. Look like timing rounds, so they're on turns. How'd it go?
3-1.
3-1. Nice. Okay. Not going that way. All right. Little Zoroark and the hide and sneak going on over here.
Yeah, true.
Apparently. But the thing is, he waited until like midnight, and then he was like, judge. I'm not sure.
Sorry. How's it going, Liam? I'm good. What's your record? 2-2? All right. You think so? All right. I'll take your word for it. All right. What do we got? Show off the goods. because why not? Vicavolt, Seeking, Jet, Bastiodon. All right, first one out of the way.
Upside down.
You know what? Like they said, wine.
Hey, there we go. Get the full art slow, bro. There we go. Do what? Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. Good luck on the rest of them. You got this. All right. How's it going?
Going all right. How are you?
Yeah, doing all right, man. What's the record?
1-3.
1-3. Hey.
Making progress.
Making progress. There we go. So.
How's it going?
Oh, we're doing all right. So we're doing all right.
Good, good.
So can't complain. People are enjoying themselves, showing everybody off. So we're having fun. That's what matters. So that's what matters. I'm not seeing any festival lead. I'm very upset with everyone. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone playing it. Checking the tables.
There's
So
a lot of good flag.
there is. So yep, lots of Dragapult. But I don't know. I expected to see somebody on Festival League, but I haven't seen a single one yet. So, which is, I'm fine with that. I hate mirrors. So, like, mirrors are the worst. So, but, all right. Our judge doing his duty. How's it going? Waiting?
Waiting for the next round.
Why'd your last round go?
It wasn't very competitive. He had this really cool deck. He had this Mega Excadrill.
Yeah.
And, Meta Growths and everything. And
Yeah.
He played Trolley like first turn, got his whole bench set up.
Yeah.
And everything got just draw. He had like 8 energies on the Excadrill, just knocking everything. It was awesome. It was so cool. I was like, dude, I wish I had that. I'm not even mad. That was so sick.
Yeah, watching it all come together. Yeah. Yep. So, Mega Excadrill can go a little wonky. So, being able to do what it does like that, like, it's disgusting. So.
For some reason.
How far do you live?
30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Like 25 in the highway.
Yeah. Too far to drive and get the trade binder. Every time I see somebody doing like trades, I think of you.
I don't know. Nobody would trade on me anyway. They'd be like, what? What is in your binder? It's like a damaged Kingler? Like, what is that?
Look at all these giveaways.
Have we had a lot of drops?
Everybody's been loving this pack.
I know.
That is fire.
Yeah, literally. I see what you did
There's
there.
like 4 or 5. I didn't even realize there was flames on that. I swear to God.
Oh yeah.
There's been, I think, 4 people drop. Not bad.
I want to do like
There's no reason. Like people are having fun. You play the game. You win prizes. Like.
I mean, that's more reason enough to stay. Like something happened. All right, about to go into pairings for round 5. What's that?
It's loud in here.
I know.
My mom would absolutely love that.
Everybody likes that hat.
No one liked that stuff. Yeah, I want it. It was so cute.
I love that hat.
So, do you still have the butter?
Somewhere.
That one, yeah.
All right. Let's go run to the back. We'll check on chat, see what's going on. Hey, what's up? I'm taking an energy drink. All right, these are our options. I think I'm going with the green. The green today. Okay. Only some of the pizza boxes. We had so many pizza boxes today. So many pizza boxes. So. All right, I'm gonna check on the chat. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was. Let's see. Mic is a little crackly. Oh. Okay. I might, if you're still here, Smo, I may have gotten too far. If I'm being, there's your little inception. So, because it is Bluetooth, so we may have gotten a little too far away from it. So, okay, so I was just too far. That's good to know. I appreciate it. Maybe keep that in mind and not go so far away. 95% of the time? Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll keep that in mind. So, no, I appreciate it. No, thank you very much. Yeah, as we figure this stuff out, like any and all advice is going to be super helpful. So, I am happy to take any criticism that you guys can give me. I don't even take it as criticism. I take it as, I don't know, constructive criticism. So, because we're just trying to make it better, right? That's the name of the game. So, but no, so I appreciate it. So we're about to go into round 5. That's where we're headed to right now. Round 5, we're gonna do some giveaways. Seeing some polls happen. I don't think anyone's pulling the SIRs yet, but that hasn't happened. But yeah, people are having a good time. We're at that point now where people can't make Top Cut anymore, and we've only had 5 people drop because, again, it's a free event. They got food, and now they can stick around for door prizes. So there's really just no good reason to leave, and everybody's just having a good time. Like it. I mean, I hope you guys can see it as well and kind of hear it. And people are cheering and having fun, and it's awesome. And then, oh my God, the amount of cards. I was, I didn't. So I'm still opening product from Pitch Black. So I haven't bought anything I wanted yet, and because I have Safari Zone Collectibles right here, so I can just buy whatever I want. But after today, I don't know if I'll be able to because people are buying all the good stuff. There's no more Gladion SIRs left, which makes me super sad because I needed 2 of them, and so now I have to rely on pulling them, and my pull luck is just not that good. So, yeah, we'll figure that out. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm just glad everybody's having a good time. People have enjoyed the stream room. They've enjoyed that. I was really worried that people would be able to hear me casting on the stream room, and they haven't, which has been awesome. We haven't had anybody say that I was too loud or anything. So, but yeah, I really want to try doing a game though on the next round. So once the next round is over, having a kiddo come back and we play a game just for the funsies, and do that instead. So I think that would be fun to do. But yeah. So with that being said, what I would have to do too with that is do that and then be able to turn on the TV rather quickly, and then once we turn the TV on, that way I could still see the chat. That would be the most ideal situation. But that would be the most ideal situation for us. So yeah, I'll have to figure that out. But okay, we're gonna run back out there. Again, just a reminder, I can't see the chat when I'm out there. So if anything's ever super bad, you'd have to like get a hold of me on Discord. Like, I don't know, not everybody has that capability, but yeah. So if I don't respond to you when you're chatting in the chat, it's not because I don't like you. It's because I literally can't. So just something to. All right, looks like rounds were given. Pairings were done. We got Trevor versus Munster going next. So, all right.
Okay, just hang here for the door prizes, and then once we're done, we'll run you back.
Sweet. I saw your message. Whew. Smo said hi.
What's up, Smoke?
Smo said hi.
Come we not down here?
Smo, why aren't you down here? Where does Smo live?
It's like Pittsburgh. It's not even that far away.
Oh my God, we have people that have driven further than Pittsburgh to get here, Smo. Disappointed. Jesse is disappointed in you. So that's his disappointed
Really, if you
face.
think about it, it's like what, 90 minutes? If you go real fast?
Yeah, real fast. real fast. All right. What's her name? Vienna White? Vanna. Come on, Vanna White. Do your job. Get going. Okay. So here's my question for you guys, because I don't do super great with the hip hip hoorays and the hurrahs and the congratulations. Like, I'm an intrinsically motivated person, so I don't need that. And it's one of the faults in my leadership style that because I'm intrinsically motivated, I treat everybody else like they're intrinsically motivated. So with that being said, I want to do like a hip hip hoorah for Angel and Dan. And let's look at this rock star. You know that means I love you, right? This? There you go. Rock on. There you go, brother. So, but they're doing giveaways, and I'll get back to my thought. Look at that. That is a lot of people. Lucas with the win. Michaela got a win. There we go. So, but yeah, so I want to do a hip hip hurrah, hip hip hooray, whatever you want to call it, for Angel and Dan, but I don't know, like, what do I do, right? Like, do I just be like, hey everybody, can I get a round of applause for Angel for putting this awesome event on? Like, is that what I say? I don't know, because then it just feels forced, and I don't know, but I think that's all you can do is just ask for a round of applause, maybe. So she definitely will, and you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna deal with it. So like, she's gonna deal with it. I'm a big fan of better to ask forgiveness than permission. So what's she gonna do? I won't make her come. I don't know. Right now she's in her office and with the door shut. But maybe that'd be taking it too far to get her to come out. Like, hey, you should come out of your office for a second. But I don't know. Regardless, it's happening because it would make for great content. Also, like, just for a good short of like our first big event and allow cheering, because everybody is having fun, and it wouldn't even be forced to be like, can I have a round of applause? It would be like, but I think that's just what I'll do. Good talk, guys. I appreciate your help. Thank you very much. Okay, all right, let's go over here. Someone just won that cool Pikachu hat, and I'm super jealous. So I don't have a good. All right, we're gonna set that right there for a second because I need to set up some names. Oh wait, I just have to turn this off actually. Okay, we're gonna turn that off. You guys can still listen to me talk. Name left. Okay, pull up Messenger, and Smo, I will let Mima know you said hello. I don't think I've had Mima on camera yet either, so we're gonna have to get Mima on camera. Everybody loves to see Mima. Smith. For the longest time, I just thought that was like her nickname. She was with Jesse. Okay. But I just thought that was like her nickname that everybody called her. I didn't realize that like everybody here, or a lot of people here, are related. So that Meemaw was literally Danny's dad, so or Danny's mom. Oh my God. I'm typing names and I'm typing a guy's name, and that's why it happened, and we'll move on from that. Okay, going into round 5. Round count, round 5, bang, and then we got names going. We've got scores going. So score right. There's gotta be a better way to do this. I don't know. I'll think of something. Okay. Tools, scripts, and then we'll reset that timer here in a moment. So. All right, let me go get the players. I'll be right back, guys. Streamers, back here. Here, I got you. Whenever the streamers come back, Danny comes back with them, and he's like strapped, so it's like it's like a little security like coming back. What's going on, brother? Sir? Do what?
I saw it on stream. I didn't realize it was so big.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The Emperor Groove just.
Yeah.
Are they on the right size?
Yep, they are actually. It worked out perfectly. So, all right, gentlemen. Couple of ground or just statements. You're not mic'd up, so communicate however you please. There's not going to be any music either. You hear what you hear right now. So you can use your own tokens, abilities, dice, all that jazz. Nothing in particular you have to use. If you need a judge, either go out there and ask for one, knock on the door, wave at the camera. I'll get the idea that you need a judge, and we can get you there.
One above you and then one on each face.
Exactly. And then you are on stream as well, so keep that in mind if you go crazy. And with that being said, pronouns?
He, him.
He, him?
He, him.
All right, too easy. All right, perfect.
Almost need to tell them that they're on the face cam before they come through.
Just let them know.
In case
okay.
anybody's like,
Yeah. Okay.
And then we can
Okay. Go with it from there. Okay. Too easy. Questions for me? All right. Sweet. Good luck. Have fun. Yeah. Okay. Too easy. All right. Also, you guys are good to start whenever. With that being said, if you guys need, you guys will have like 3 extra minutes because they're already started, right? So, but yep. All right, let's switch. All right. We are switched over. We can actually stand to turn this one up a little bit. There? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Leave it on there. Okay. Too easy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Too easy. So.
I didn't think about that before.
Yeah. Now we know. This is our test day. So. Oh, good point. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Too easy.
Then it just broadcasts, black screen on that side.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Zincy, you also saw that? I don't know. I'm gonna ask though. So, I turned up this mic, the mic that I use when I'm here. Let me know if I did too much. But yeah, we'll ask them which energies they are because those looked dope. But looks like Raging Bolt into maybe just Alakazam. So let's go ahead and fix these images here. I don't know. I tweeted about this the other day. I guess shameless plug here. If you guys wanted to follow me on the Twitter, that would be so cool. But I think Raging Bolt's in a really good place. I think it's a card that I think it's a deck that can still do really well. I haven't looked into it enough yet to really figure out, did Pitch Black give it anything that it needs? But the thing is, does it even need anything? You could easily run like the Teal Mask Ogerpon to help with festival leads. But even then, if you're running like the heavy Crispin route, you don't even need the Teal Mask Ogerpon because you can just go ahead and run the
the Wellspring Ogerpon if he is running that variant to really mess them up. So, but I don't know. I think Raging Bolt is in a very good place personally. So we'll see how it rock and rolls here. The one of the things that he is gonna have to worry about is that Raging Bolt can sometimes have a difficult time with hand size, and it doesn't take a lot for Alakazam to get all those to get going and to abuse Raging Bolt decks with them having very little cards in hand. So that could present a bit of an issue, and we'll kind of see how that develops. But we still don't even know if it's Alakazam. We're just assuming at this point. So, and I don't. Was that a bug catching set? Telepathic energies, Oh my goodness! Is this an Alakazam to cannon list? It is. We need to change the picture. I'm not showing off Alakazam here. We're showing off Toucan Sam, my brothers. Yes, we've got an Alakazam to cannon list. So this is a list that this will be interesting. Hugh again. So Toucanon, right, gets extra damage for every card that's in the bench. So Raging Bolt, already a deck that wants to have a bigger bench to do what it needs to do, and so now you're feeding into that Toucanon. So Trevor finally sees that Fan Rotom come down and the baby Toucanon, and now knowing like, okay, this is gonna be interesting. So this is definitely gonna be an interesting match because oh man. So there he's got both of those. The question is, he needs to find a rare candy still. Rare candy going to be able to let him evolve into that Toucanon, and then Toucanon going to be the card to be able to carry you throughout this entire game, being that single prize attacker and being able to do so much damage in this matchup. So going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. Toucanon, Alakazam, just something that is super exciting to see as well. JS Dominic, what's going on, brother? Thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate that so much. As we see the telepathic energy come down on the Abra, see what he takes here. If he's going to take the baby Toucanon, or if he's going to take that another Abra here. Looks like he does take another Abra. So, all right. Pass his turn on over. All right. So we do got that Cyrano in hand. Cyrano going to let you fill out that board a little bit, which can be a good and bad thing. I mean, you fill out that board, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how wide your board is. Thank you. Because it doesn't matter how wide your board is because you don't have a lot of health to begin with. So it doesn't benefit anything to keep your board small because their board being 5 is enough to take out everything on yours anyway. So here, at least with the Latios, you're able to move up that Kangaskhan, you're able to get that draw engine going and try and find those answers. Now, is that what we need to do here? Well, we don't know yet, but we might find out because Kangaskhan can be a little rough as well, but I think we do need some draw here. Sitting on only that one energy. So I think we will have to move that up, but this is what I was talking about. So now that Toucanon, if he does find a rare candy, he will be able to take out that Kangaskhan. So let's see what happens here. There goes the Rocky. And then moving up that Kangaskhan does not feel good. All right, so we're going to take out the Abra. The Meowth. The Meowth is almost the answer. All right, so going into this next turn, this is going to be interesting. The Meowth can be extremely helpful here, but he needs that area 0, and he's already discarded one area 0, and at this point, there's no reason for Monster to play another area 0. The board's already wide enough as we see the Kadabra come down. Gonna let him draw cards here to take what he needs, or to hopefully find what he needs. And at this point, like I said, searching for that rare candy. Rare candy is going to be a huge piece here, as we probably going to use Pokepad, probably find another Kadabra, as we see Dunsparce in there as well, or the Dunsparce, which by not seeing a Dunsparce come down earlier, wondering if we prized all of our Dunsparces here. Munster just taking his time, trying to find the answer here. Probably thinking, probably understanding a little bit about his prize wall here. So taking that Alakazam with the Pokepad, saying, I don't really need to draw more here. That's not what I'm worried about. So Alakazam just giving him an easy way to deal some damage. Now, with that being said, let's see. There goes the other Pokepad. Monster looking for something, and I think just maybe consistently forgetting what's in his prize pool, because that was kind of a look of disgust while he's looking through his deck. So you gotta wonder, like, maybe I did just prize the wrong, or maybe I did get unfortunate and prize what I'm looking for here. All right, looks like we're gonna shuffle back in, or we're gonna move that 10, move the fan rotom up. All right. There goes the Teal Mask. Getting that grass energy gonna be super helpful here. Unfortunately, though, not. I mean, it is gonna let you take out that Fan Rotom. Just take another prize, which is gonna take you down to 4 prizes. Still a long ways to go, though, against a deck that does not have anything more than a single prizer. And then it looks like we did have another Grass Energy and a Boss's Order. So going to that Raging Bolt, just sitting there kind of doing what it needs to do. It's sitting there taking one thing at a time, and Teal Mask just really supporting it and letting it get there. Looks like we're going to get a Toucanon out this turn. Going to be able to trade into that Raging Bolt, and that's going to hurt a lot, being able to take out that Raging Bolt here, because that is your primary attacker right now. So I think at this point, though, you move up that Kangaskhan. That Kangaskhan lets you draw 2 cards and kind of see what you're able to do then. There goes the Hilda. So Toucanon, for those of you maybe haven't looked at a lot of Pitch Black yet, aerial draw, once during your turn, you may use this ability to draw a card. Great, but that's not, yes, that is an awesome part of Toucanon in your deck, but that's not the primary reason these Toucanon decks are doing so well. That Feather Rondo on a single prize attacker, this attack, and only 1 colorless energy, this attack does 20 more damage for each benched Pokemon, and you're doing 60 already. So just, it's that easy for you to be able to hit for a lot with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 prized Pokemon right now. That's 180 damage plus 60. That's 240 damage. That's, you don't even have to play that area 0 here to be able to get there. And that's assuming my math was correct, which there's a good chance it wasn't. So 2 times 5 is 100. Yeah. 2 times 5, 100. 2 times 5, 200. Plus 60, 260. Yeah, my math was correct there. So we're doing good. So, all right, and there we go. We see that Monster goes that exact route that we talked about. Toucanon taking out that Raging Bolt, taking the 2 prizes, and then Trevor putting up that Kangaskhan, that Mega Kangaskhan, gonna let him use that ability to draw cards. One of the things that Trevor is lacking right now is a lot of options, which never feels good in a deck that's a very toolboxy deck, and that's what Raging Bolt is. It's a deck that wants to go fast. It's a deck that wants to go fast, and it's a deck that wants to have tons of different answers to the field. And unfortunately, he's not been able to go a lot super fast. He's not been able to control things maybe the way he wanted. And like we talked about earlier, that losing that Raging Bolt just does not put us in a good position right now. Probably looking for something like a Crispin. Because a Crispin would let you get up that Wellspring Ogre Pond. Okay, there's the Crispin. So probably going to go that route. We're probably going to see the Crispin come down to Wellspring Ogre Pond if Trevor found an energy switch. If he did, that's going to be really big because that's going to let him take out that Toucanon and then gonna give him some options to put some damage elsewhere. So a really good turn. I mean, on one side of the coin, he could just take out that Abra and take 2 prizes here if he really wanted to. So we'll kind of see, where does he put that extra damage. I apologize. It's only 100 damage from Torrential. I was treating Wellspring Ogrepon like it was Dragapult. So not quite able to take out that Toucanon here. So let's see what he does here. But he does put that water energy on that Wellspring. Sob is not going to do us a lot of good here. Sob, we don't... It could... No, we used Crispin, so there's no boss's order coming. Prime Catcher could be good in this situation. So right now, we're hitting for 20, 40... Wait, did he use Crispin this turn? Did he use Crispin this turn? One second, guys. I don't know. I could have sworn he used Crispin, but maybe he didn't. All right. Let's assume he didn't. Get back into it. Toucanon comes down. Oh, look at that. Tons of draw coming in with that enriching energy. And gonna come in and just smack that Wellspring Ogrepon around. I mean, that was using Sob, trying to find a way to buy time. Gonna be the route that honestly was probably the best route to go. Not being able to find another Raging Bolt there definitely hurt. So just getting stuck in that route, and these Toucanons just doing so much work. And that's one of the downfalls of these Raging Bolt decks, is that 2 prizes per turn. You only need to take out 3 characters, and when you're running a bunch of Meowths, you have to find an Area 0, but that Area 0 is not going to do a lot when Toucanon is easily one-hit KOing every single Pokemon that you play. And there's no way to get him off the field either. So it's definitely a rough spot for Trevor to be in. But I got to admit, I'm loving seeing this Toucanon find success here. As we take out that Wellspring, Kangaskhan coming into play. There is the Prime Catcher. So Prime Catcher is an interesting one. So we're down to 4 prizes here. 4 prizes for Trevor, 2 for Monster. So Monster only needs to take out 1 thing here. And I don't know if there's anything that Trevor can do here to prevent that. With 2 Toucanons down, Wes, you're going to cause a riot. With 2 Toucanons down, I don't think there's anything you can do here. Plus an Alakazam. Alakazam going to be able to hit for so much. There's just nothing you can do. So it looks like we are going to go to the Kangaskhan route. Kangaskhan is going to be able to take out that Toucanon. And then if you're Trevor, I guess you're just hoping that he can't take it out, that he doesn't have something like Area 0. So I think you have to prime catcher the Alakazam. Looks like he takes out the Toucanon. Munster probably counting the cards in hand. So that is a lot of cards in hand. So he's going to count. It looks like it might be enough. All right, there we go. And takes the game. I think we had to prime catcher that Alakazam and then force him to have the Toucanon and the Area 0. But really good game by these two gentlemen. Happy to see Raging Bolt coming in. Raging Bolt just not wanting to see something develop so quickly. And Munster did develop very quickly with his list. Like, very, very interesting list. This is one that people have been talking about for a hot minute, this Toucanon plus Alakazam style deck. So really neat to see. Really happy we could see that one. Currently sitting at 5-0. So very good chance that we're going to see him again, because at this point he could draw into Top Cut. Well, maybe not, because it is only top 8. So I don't know if 502 would get you into Top Cut. But I'm not the math guy when it comes to this. I don't like to draw. I just say to hell with it and go crazy. So, like, just play the game and have some fun, right? Okay. All right, so I'm going to see, since these guys got done pretty quickly, we now have the opportunity to go bug some kiddos to see if there's a kiddo or see if anybody wants to be on stream. I know there's Gracie out there. I promised her that we could get her on stream at some point because she wanted to be on stream a couple weeks ago, but we misunderstood and thought she didn't want to be on stream. So we do owe that to her. So we're going to try and find Gracie at some point today and see if we can get her on here. So let's go do some hunting really quick. I'm going to turn this off. Turn the mobile cam on. All right. All right, we're going out into the wild unknown, guys. Okay.
Well, you're chilling.
Hopefully we don't have.
All right. Yeah.
Where is the event being streamed?
Yeah, so you can find it on Twitch and YouTube. On Twitch, it's Safari Zone or Meyer Madness. On YouTube, it's Meyer_Madness.
M-Y-R-E?
M-E-Y-E-R.
Oh.
And then, yeah, _ Madness. And we're about to see if it's actually streaming to YouTube. Yeah, perfect. So, yeah. And then if you just click on the picture right there, it should take you to it. Yep, there we go. Sweet. Good game, man. I've been waiting to see a Toucanon deck, so I was so happy. So I've been playing a lot of so I had Toucanon Alakazam build and then a Toucanon more of the rock version build. So yeah, it runs Cornerstone to combat Festival Leads, which I don't think anyone here is on Festival Lead. And then it runs the Soul Rock plus Lunatone, is just more draw engine and can kind of just go a little fast earlier on.
Area depth 0?
Yep, still run area so we can one-shot the Dragapults and stuff, but I really like the Alakazam route because it's just that one real big hitter just in case against like Mega Excadrill and stuff, so plus more draw engine, right? But I don't know, I get a kick out of Soul Rock being able to hit right off the bat and be annoying, so, but I don't know, I love Toucanon. I think it's such a fun deck, so.
So your max hit is 320 with